Oh,
We're live.
Is there no mic?
no intro.
No intro because
dear.
this is exciting.
How
Ben
loud can you
Affleck's
be?
there. Ray Fisher's there. Very exciting. And I have to use the restroom. I was just so excited I wanted to show. I'm so happy this weekend. It's a really great weekend.
Do you think? Oh, it's the question I was asking before. Do you think Ben Affleck is loyal to Zack Snyder?
I think he's happy with the portrayal of. I can't hear what this person's saying at all. There's not even a way for me to rewind this. This is just really exciting that they're all there. I wasn't expecting
Wait, is
Ben
this
Affleck.
live?
Either that or a delay.
Listen, that's a good question. I think it's fair and it's exciting. And look, I love the world, and obviously, I've not put a small amount of.
Make sure you thumbs up this video
into this mythology, and you know, we have done not also a small amount of work toward what the eventualities of these scenarios might be. You know, as far as, you know, I've had an amazingly, my experience with you guys and with this material has.
Someone should ask him about James Gunn.
Why?
I couldn't be happier with
Just because.
James Gunn.
Just because. I want to see his reaction.
Dig in. You know, it's, we always talk about
Is he
like if you
pro
wanna go,
reboot?
deep on these movies and on this mythology. It's
Hey,
there,
Brucifer.
right?
Hello, how are you?
I went early, and I really have to use the restroom because I'm so excited. There's a Q&A. There's Ray Fisher, and Ben Affleck made it.
Oh, wow.
Of course I would. But
That's great.
yeah.
That's awesome.
But yeah, and in the meantime, we forge ahead and we do.
This is why you need a bucket by your desk.
And so, like,
No,
yes,
you guys are going to take
thank
over.
you,
I'm going to go to the restroom, and I'll be
but
back.
I love this world and I love these guys.
You mean
that I've
Zack
gotten
Snyder's
do
gonna
this with,
take over?
And it's been amazing.
Well, listen, there is a change.
Oh.
There is a change. It does. I'm not suggesting anything means anything, Bruce. Calm down.
Jumping up and down.
I'm just saying
There's a mic down here. Come down.
that before it was
I got a
stuck at
good
Warner
question.
Brothers. Now
We
it's thank you
judge
Warner
the
Brothers
host
Discovery.
one.
That's significant. You know.
Who said that?
I know at least Debbie, but I think Zack co-signed that too.
Oh my God! They filmed 2 and 3 already. They're ready to go.
Why is it so low?
For that story.
There was a whole elaborate plan, which would take up too much time now, and some of which I may have forgotten. But I always like that.
I'm so
character,
happy.
and
I wasn't
talk to Zack,
expecting
and
Ben
I think
Affleck.
There's a
Cavill's not there.
plan for continuing
Whoa.
on this character. A certain
What?
point I got to and kind of found that I
Maybe Cavill doesn't like
thought I
Zack
wasn't
Snyder.
really.
Whoa.
Zach hates
I just
Cavill,
felt like,
official.
well, I
No,
wasn't
no,
quite
no,
sure
no,
if it
no.
worked or jived. I felt like if you have a character like this and you kind of take that on, you want to go forward, you better really be sure and understand it and be confident. And certainly as a director, you kind of have to be the last person interested in the movie when everyone else is really bored and doesn't want to watch it again and is sick of it, exhausted by the whole process. And I have held myself to this.
I'm
kind of
sorry. I
mindset
wasn't
where
planning on
if
watching
I'm
this,
not
but
really
I'm so
sure I
excited.
see the precise location and target that I want to hit. I'm not sure I can hit it, but I want to at least know exactly what I'm aiming for.
I really have to
there's,
pee.
Go
you have
pee.
mentioned, there's a spectacular array of characters in this universe, and also I think they are ultimately like. I know that we sort of become like attached to them as exist in these particular forms, but I think of watching Zack stuff and whatever he does, I find interesting and enjoyable. It's kind of manifestation of his work. And so, and with Chris, you see people's, like, it doesn't necessarily have to be wearing one face to tell an interesting story. There are certainly, a response to this gentleman's question, there are a lot of different ways to do that. And so I don't get too wrapped up and like fixated on that one thing, or at least that's the way I soothe myself.
Also, I want to point out that, you have, I mean, this is such a brilliant visual film, and the pacing of it and the tempo of it and everything is so incredible. And we have DJ here and we have Dodie here. Does anyone have questions for them?
No.
Yes, here in the
Stop
white
that,
shirt.
CGH.
Loud.
All right, I'm going to be back. I didn't even get ready yet. I'm so happy.
I'm sure they have
What
the real
did I
I got to
just
take
say?
the dogs
All
out
right,
and go to the restroom. Oh, man.
Stretch. You're going to have to just be loud. Oh, you're coming through.
I think Darkseid's moderating.
Hello, guys. Oh my gosh, this is cool. Zach, how close are we, and will we ever be able to get to see that Jon Stewart Green Lantern deleted scene?
Well, would I ever be able to? Listen. I don't have it right now. There was a, property was returned.
Really?
But it does exist. If you won't say anything, that's cool. I know you won't. Of course, only live. Turn off the cameras. But yeah. So I would have to say, look, I think.
So is he confirming he illegally filmed it?
Oh, come on, bro.
And I really love him. And it was nice.
It's
of
a
him
scene
to
in his
come over to the house
driveway.
and shoot it with me.
Clutch your pearls harder.
And he's an amazing actor, and so yeah, he's a cool guy. But yeah, as far as seeing it is, I don't know when that will ever happen.
Oh,
But never say never. So of course, there you go.
never say never.
Typical
Well,
Zack Snyder.
It means
It is
he
typical,
already,
Zach.
Yeah.
It means he already
will try
filmed
to. Oh,
Justice
there's a
League
mic
2
over
and
there
3.
now.
No.
Fantastic.
No,
Make
no,
your
no.
way over to the microphones if you like.
Heard to
So,
hear
Mr.
first. I'm a
yes.
scooper.
For once, I would like to hear him get a definitive answer
You
on
want to get on
something.
the mic or no? Okay, not loud, but you were partying.
Never
last
say
night.
never,
We're supposed to
senior
repeat
nerd.
Everything, right? Well, come on.
Never say never, he said.
This is an editing question because, like you were saying, the pacing on this goes wild. In more ways, you have these incredibly somber moments that you sort of let play out, and then you have flash sequences that do these various crazy some odd things. So from an editing perspective, what was sort of going through your head in order to sort of evoke various emotions of whether it's excitement or these crazy applause moments that you'll get from the entire crowd?
It's a great question. Yeah. So the question was about the editing and to like, what's like going to make it really evocative, essentially. Within yes.
Yeah, it's actually both of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Well, that sequence especially.
Remember, if you're getting
talking
here to
about
thumbs
and
up the video, everyone.
Running back time sequence you're talking about is per se or whatever.
That
Across the board.
Our inspiration was Cher, right?
Mostly.
Yeah. You can turn back.
If you can turn back time, you guys have heard the song.
I love that song.
Go, Dodie.
Well, no, I have to say, and they introduced me as the additional editor because I was standing on the shoulders of a very great editor, David Brenner, and
Woo!
amazing man. And then we had Carlos Castellon keeping it safe and warm for the time when Zack was away from the project, and I was lucky enough to come on and be the one to help realize his unicorn, bring it, let it.
Hey, Cyrus, you want to hop on?
So many of the scenes were already formed when I came on, and I mainly worked with that material, and that's why I was trying to.
I hope this brought some closure to fans and actors a part of the Snyderverse. Well, never say never, Kavari.
Amazing.
Okay, I agree. It's amazing. But my memory is it existed because, can I say that? Because we made it exist alongside
it wasn't
a version of the movie where it didn't exist.
It wasn't supposed to exist. Like, of course, we had a big, argument. There was a time when the discussion of whether or not to have Flash run time back was a big, the studio didn't want to do that bit. There was a
Hey, Clown Blue Jay.
But anyway,
we're gonna play the game tonight.
It was difficult. We had to manufacture,
I'm excited. I didn't know
where
when
had
this was
said,
going
"Look,
live.
let me
I don't
show
know
you
if this
it.
was
It's
pre-recorded
cool."
or after
And
they
you
watched
guys
the
didn't
Snyder
wanna do
cut,
it.
but Ben Affleck
And they
appears.
said, "Okay."
Oh shit.
And,
Yeah.
Look at them, man.
They were confused. That they
Ray
were confused.
Fisher.
Yeah, there was a lot of confusion.
I know
But
there's a lot of
regardless, I mean, I
critics of
think
Ray
the good news
Fisher's
is that
social
we
media
had
activity,
shot-
but
luckily we had shot
he's
enough
great as
material of
Cyborg.
Ezra
That's all I'm concerned
running on
about.
the
I like Ray
treadmill
Fisher.
and
You know, I may not agree with what he's doing,
saying
but
the
I want to
lines
see him
of,
in more things still.
Yeah, and we got to be careful to judge if we
that
were
whole thing.
look
We
at
had
look
that,
at some of these
thank God
social
we did,
media
'cause there
battles.
was no
Like
way
if we were
could have
messed with that our job, we don't know how far we would take it either. You know, people are different. He obviously was really affected by it.
Yeah, and
I think he went a little bit too far in certain situations, but
so we let it
you know.
play as emotional, which is an interesting thing to create something so emotional in the middle of an action beat, because it is an action beat.
All right, CJH, you're in charge. I gotta go to the restroom. I'm just kidding, Bruce. For
Uh-oh.
Oh wait.
Oh no.
Does that mean time's up?
The bar
I'm
is
in
closing, I
charge
guess.
now.
right?
All right, I'll be right
I'll
back.
have a double martini.
Why are you doing that? Don't
Yeah,
do
we
that.
got to be careful because you
Wait.
know Super
Oh,
Mario's coming in
okay.
here any
Yeah.
You
second.
gotta be able
so
to
we
see
gotta be
everyone.
ready.
Oh,
There
that's
we go.
good. That's good.
Yeah, thank God.
Right. I have paid no love to
I
this
was
side of the
trying to
room.
put my,
Where,
God, image up.
pesky thing. Gentlemen, right there, yes.
How's everybody doing today? How's everybody day today?
Pretty good. How's your day going?
Doing well.
Pretty dull. It's just raining outside. It's been raining every day in my area.
It's been raining here since yesterday. Sucks.
I'm just waiting for summer. I just want some just nice sunny weather. I'm tired of this depressing looking crap.
I was gonna go live myself, talk about Star Wars, but I didn't really have much.
This just proves that no one has a problem with Ray Fisher except
More
Twitter.
you're not talking about the Jesus Batman, just Batman, or the Jesus Joker, just Joker in general. Yeah, no, there was like these guys were on a mission. It was a kind of a mission movie moment or beginning of where like it was like a buddy picture, where the two protagonists were like at odds and they had to like work out their differences over their travels across the country. No, I mean, in a way, that's what you could see. In some ways, that's what they're on about.
Yeah, I'll be
they're
right
on
back.
this little journey. And I guess, for me, one of the reasons why I wanted to do that scene was because I felt like, I was really happy with the way that these two guys, that the Batman and Joker in that scene, and it's only a little taste. I just felt like it was rude for us to have gone through this entire sort of DC universe with the two characters that should be, with each other at odds, I guess, having not really coexisted on film in that way. And I had in my mind wanted that to be part of the movies as they went forward. And I just really felt like this scene was important, for this universe. And Ben was gracious enough to come and do it. And Jared put on the cape one more time. Oh my God. And then Jared also, was awesome and it took some convincing, but it was really fun. It was fun to do the bit,
Yes, you had one. Here.
Oh, thank you.
I'll sit down.
Yeah, just so you know.
Hello, everyone. My question's for everyone in this panel, including our gracious host. My name is Carlos, and I just want to say thank you all for doing this. The foundation we're supporting, the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, that's a battle I've struggled with personally. And these movies,
Wow, we went up
you've
in
directed,
views.
the characters you've
what's that,
involved,
CJ?
I'm back.
the things
We're
you've
up
written,
in
edited, and
views.
just being a part of it in general.
We should have
it gives
me
hope to
take
so many
over
people,
more often.
way more than
I
just
don't know.
Caesar's
We'll see.
And just be
These
silent
stories speak to us,
the whole
and
time.
even though we can't fly, we can't fight.
Did
no
it
matter who we
pause?
And
No.
I just wanted to
Oh.
ask you guys on a
Someone's
personal
having
level,
to do it.
everyone,
It
you can
just
be a
went up
sentence
in views.
answer it.
That's all.
On a personal level, how do you feel knowing
Oh,
that
and
you're
I
part of
noticed the
something bigger
StreamYard is
for
up and
someone
running like normal
that
now.
really needed?
Yeah.
Whatever the hell that was yesterday.
Yeah, that was really weird.
It's the greatest honor of my life to be here, to be a part of this, to be included in this, to be a few people's nightmares and all of that sort of thing. You know, it is and has been and will continue to be just absolutely the greatest honor. And I buy every T-shirt that ever comes up for AFSP, and I hope you do too.
I guess for me, like, you know, we do these things, we make this giant thing, but then to have it have, you know, and I've had the pleasure of having like a lot of, you know, interactions with people who I get to hear their stories and get to understand what they've gone through, just like, you know, has it impacted our
Whoa,
family.
drop and change.
And, you know, so that sharing for me is incredibly
sorry.
moving and really lets me know
I forgot I got a
that
new mic.
there is,
It's very
you know,
sensitive.
there is
Oh
not
yeah,
only is
he
there
has
work
to
be
mention
done,
it
of
once a
course,
stream.
but
Yes,
being
I do.
proud of the work that we are doing and the progress that we are making. You know, there's always like, it's a hope thing, you know, and I think yep. And I think that is that for me is like incredible, like, again, amazing honor. And like, you know, I love that you
Yes,
guys enjoy the
senior
movie.
nerd.
And
You had to
No,
play.
I wasn't gonna call him out like
you
that,
for,
CJH.
you know,
I know.
because I
99
really
cents keeps the lights on here for
love the
all
outreach
Team
that everyone
MME.
gives.
You know,
It's amazing.
just so you guys know, memberships go to support
Take both mics.
content creators having a StreamYard.
This is pay to play.
No.
EA.
Don't be like that,
And it's
CJ.
also
Don't
a
be like
great
that.
responsibility. I think
It's in the game.
Oh no, Affleck looks like he's falling asleep though.
playing this character.
I wonder how many drinks he had.
Oh come on, Bruce, for too soon.
A water.
Oh no, Brian doesn't know what this is.
Oh no! Oh no!
Brian,
We're talking.
Affleck's back, bro, and he's sleepy.
Been a long day.
It's like, oh shit, people are clapping.
In myriad ways.
Oh, wait! What just happened?
Slow adding.
Too soon, Blue Jay. We don't know. We want to hear this first.
Put the collective together.
We're gonna hear it being restored or sold or something.
Oh no,
I'm
I just have it queued up. I didn't know someone was gonna click on it.
Oh, okay.
There you go, CJH.
How do you know it was CJH?
Because it wasn't
Because
me.
CJH clicks things.
Oh, okay. That makes
Because
sense.
it probably was.
Connecting to the resources like the AI that exist out there.
You know, even though I don't agree everything Ray did, Brian, it's great to see him get it like
No,
cheered
I'm
on.
happy. Like, okay, this
He's
is
a
what-
great cyborg. He does great
Okay.
cyborg.
One thing I like to say I try to offer on this place is a little bit of perspective every once in a while. From my perspective, okay, it's good that this is cathartic. You know,
Both any association
yeah,
with an
that's good.
effort like this is an honor.
I'm more happy for Ben Affleck because he seemed very happy. Like, do you remember his joke?
Or we got to hear what he's saying though. We got to.
movie or something?
You know, in a lot of different ways. But the truth is, I'm old now.
Pat Fleck is talking.
55 or 60 movies. But the movie that people, the character that people most commonly approach me about, my own first-person experience, is undeniable as this character in these movies. And it clearly has an enormous reach and impact on people. It means a great deal to people. And that's, I think, the only appropriate reaction to that is a sort of gratitude and humility. A gratitude that I owe Zack for bringing me into this project, Chris, who wrote, Ray, and everyone who worked on this, and to the fans who, you know, without whom it doesn't come to life. And I appreciate and hope it's true that these like kind of fables, these stories, that can in ways sometimes we're not even aware of, you know, be moving and meaningful to people. And if that's the case, I would just say I'm humble.
Yay! This is great. Hey, if you're just getting here, smash that like button. We got like 30 people watching, only 13 likes. Come on, everyone.
Because I relate very deeply to everything you're saying. In this film, every single
Who's
one of
this?
the major characters is dealing with
Mysterio?
loss. Everyone.
Oh, okay.
Loss.
He's the guy that co-wrote. Okay, never mind. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that movie.
Leave it alone, Brian.
Rise
Leave
of
it alone.
Rise of Skywalker. Oh God.
Greatest
That's
movie
what-
ever.
That's what I was talking about. You thought I was talking about Snyder versus
It
didn't you?
is the greatest. Oh no, it's not.
Fight back.
Star Wars episode 3 is
Fight back against it. So all those things, I'm grateful if anyone feels them because they were deeply felt on the end of us who were making it. I mean, you can't make a movie that has emotion in it unless you have sat alone.
Oh man, look, can I have some Jack in the Box?
It's Gal Gadot's birthday today.
That's why she's not there.
It makes me really
It's her
happy
birthday.
if it lands anywhere. So thank you.
Awesome.
Well, the people that aren't there are the people that still have jobs at DC.
Yeah, are still working.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not your. Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Or that still want a job there. It's the one. Yeah.
We're just messing with you, Max.
I'm glad they got Affleck though. That's cool. I mean,
Very emotional, cathartic. I wish we could do more, because I think there's a lot of story left to tell.
Ooh.
But the thing that I kind of take with me is, and everybody's efforts through this organization, is my first time yesterday being on the panel and meeting a lot of you afterwards. And I'm inspired by you guys being inspired by what we've done. I think it's, like Ben said, it's a very humbling thing and something that I think was unexpected for me as a personal note. So thanks everybody for paying attention.
Never mind. I'm not going to mention that.
Go ahead.
I have no idea who that
One
is.
of the things that I was doing was restoring a lot of things for Zack that were very important to him in the film. And I keep coming back to the concept of life affirming and acceptance and
exactly,
seeing
Anthony.
the
I
Wonder
hope there's a
Woman
little
where
bit of
the little girl
closure
after
for
the
people in
explosion
this.
says,
Restore!
"Be like you."
Restore!
I grew up
Shut
with
your
that.
mouth.
He says, you can be anything.
Sell,
you
sell.
want. And that concept.
Somebody get him a beer.
This has
something that
revitalized
comes
me.
true and
How many of
everything
those
that very, very
Bud
life
Lights do you have
affirming.
left,
And for
dude?
me,
Just
as a collaborator, it was very exciting
have a
to be
beer
in
and a
Zack's
smile and
orbit
relax.
and then notice all these badass women all around him.
Yeah, badass women.
Uh-oh. Zack Snyder's woke.
Badass producers,
Max is woke now.
badass first
Notice how Ben
all
Affleck's
women
not clapping. No.
are just embraced by him and really a huge
He's
part
just
of
tired.
He has no energy left. J-Lo has literally sucked the energy out of him.
Full
today.
badass. Full badass. Half badass. That's funny.
I feel like I'm there.
Imagine you were there in person with the mask on.
Because I would totally be making comments.
It's
right?
wonderful.
Oh, hello. Yes, please.
The whole time.
Loud or
Oh,
more
hey,
on the mic?
it's what's his head? Ray
Ben?
Porter.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Parkside. He's the moderator.
I like the fact that he reads the book to one of my favorite historical events, which is awesome.
There were a number of them that I was kind of exploring, and the plans were to, make interesting, nuanced, complex characters, and in particular for the character you mentioned. And I didn't really, I kind of feel like either you do, I'm just going to get into my own preference here, which is, but either you do like a kind of massive kind of one villain that is so formidable, you just can't imagine how it is that your protagonist is going to be able to overcome it, or you have to sort of really populate kind of the injustice, like these big group villains that where you get to have all these different characters. So I was at the time really trying to kind of hone in
injustice.
and get into depth and detail about it to make him seem as impressive as
This is like, I'm just constantly surprised at how like this is so much more than you would get to like go on Comic-Con or some Access. You know, if this is your thing, this is your jam.
Way back in the back there.
I would definitely try to go
corner.
next
Is that
time
a-
if they do this again.
that
But
corner-
I
that
think
corner.
this is
Yes, hello you.
This is a
Yes,
moment
hi.
in time, though. I don't think could be.
I think a mic is probably a good idea. Yeah.
I'm Christian, and I'm the art center.
It's like lightning in a bottle. The circumstances for this one.
If you could go back and give your younger self advice, what would it be?
Sorry, could you repeat?
Yeah, no, I got it. He said, what would I do if I went back and met my younger? What would the advice I would give to my younger self? Like
Kelly.
my art center self?
Yes.
Right. Yeah, I mean, look, I have no regrets, and I have no. I feel like everything's gone. You know, the experiences I've had. You know, and it's hard to say like, oh, you know, if you did this, everything would go much better. And yeah, I'm sure there's advice I could give to my younger self that would make things be smoother sometimes. But the bumps are what make you kind of who you are, and so you need it. So it's hard to like the idea of like telling yourself to do something different is kind of like not, then you're not you. But I would say though, but just as advice for a young film student, of course, my advice is, you are the thing. Like your point of view is the commodity that you have. The way you see is no one else has that but you. And so, however you exercise that, do it to its fullest. Don't be afraid of it. Don't shy away from it. If you think it's weird, doesn't matter. It's cool. So that to me is the thing I always say. You're the only you there is. So I want to see what you do.
In the waving, is that a black jacket back there? That'll be you. Yes. Loud as you can.
Or maybe that's enough.
Or yeah. A couple of show tunes, contrasting monologue. Yeah. I don't know.
Not on.
Shout it. Nope. Shout it.
Victory formation.
Oh, now you're on.
What, they only have one mic in this whole
Oh,
auditorium?
yeah.
Use Ben Affleck.
I don't think they even have mics for the audience. They should have.
So he didn't have a question. It was right.
No question at all.
Yes, hand that to our friend over there. Yeah, there you go. Good job.
Okay, does anybody not have any job related?
Excellent, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have any work. We're about to go on strike.
Oh, this is so rough. You're trying to be like equal.
Oh.
What do we got here? Waving furiously in the white in the center in the back there. Yes.
That could mean no DC movies if they're going on strike.
I know DC, no Marvel, no.
Yeah.
Nothing.
That's tomorrow.
All right. Let's go.
Let's go. You want that to happen?
Yeah.
I don't give a
50
shit.
years of no
I give lots of shits.
So wait, you get actual PCs to people?
I felt really welcomed and really invited pretty early on in the process. I knew things were going to go swimmingly when I showed up for my test for BVS in Detroit. It was around Easter, and I hop out of the SUV, and I'm a little bit nervous, right? It's my first test for anything, really. And I hear a voice behind me go, "Ray!" I turn around, and it's Zack, and I go, "Yo, Zack!" And we just take this elevator ride up, and I'm just like, "Oh, this is a dude like me. Okay, cool." We chopped it up about comic books, granny goodness, all the like nuances of like really just silly and geeky stuff. And I was like, this is that I feel like I'm amongst my people, if that makes any sense. And so by the time we got into filming for BVS, Zack, he was like, "Hey, you want to see what we're shooting today?" I was like, "Yeah, cool." And so I ended up meeting Ben during that sequence where they were, was it the graveyard sequence where the bat pops out of the mausoleum? They were filming that. And so I ended up getting to meet a lot of folks before we even got to set together. So it ended up taking a lot of the edge off for me because I'm like, oh, You know, I meet Jason for the first time. He picks me up and he just bear hugs me, and I'm like, okay, all right, that's this guy. All right.
That would have been cool
got
if
to meet
Jason
Gal,
was
got to
there
meet
too.
Everybody except for Henry beforehand, but you know, I will say across the board, everybody was really welcoming, really gracious, and just really excited to be there and get the work done. And I think it all trickles down from the top, you know, just in how those environments get established. So, long answer short, I felt more than ready because, you know, folks believed in me to do the job that I was there to do.
This is all right. I did a good job as Cyborg.
Yeah.
No complaints.
Thank you. Yeah. Sir, right here. Loud as you can.
Nice profile picture.
Question for DJ: what were the challenges with the Batmobile shooting the parademons? What kind of challenges did that present?
Well, I mean, in some ways it was easier than in BVS because in BVS, Patrick's Batmobile could actually drive around and do stuff for real. So we were anchored with a lot of reality there, but we couldn't go to Pajarnoff and because we were in London shooting. So that ended up being
Their mics
a
suck.
virtual sequence. Except
Who's
some stuff
talking?
we shot with Ben.
Just not yours.
And when Jason Momoa jumped off of the Batmobile
He's a
and yelled
little
out loud,
braggadocio
Momoa,
right now.
as he jumped into the stunt path. I never forget. So yeah, it was.
That's not in the movie, by the way.
yeah. So we should have. And also too, I think you know, we like labored forever in. Actually, we were doing pre-production on that sequence while we were shooting, so it was really difficult. But we labored forever on how to get all those major beats right for that chase. And there's just a lot of previs for it, and that rolled right into a lot of virtual production right away. So it was very challenging to make it look real, but I'm satisfied with the way it came out because it's pretty fun.
Yeah, just this shot, just a little sequence alone of like, you know, shooting the smokestack and it falling over, and then how to roll and crush all the parademons, and that movie has to skid around and face backwards. It was a
simple things. Like
yeah, it was a lot of like it was constantly. I was like, oh no, then it ends up going backwards. Oh, okay, that's cool because now he's pointing backwards and you can shoot the rest of the parademons. Yeah, it was a little bit of that. Did we have a model or anything? I thought
When
we
is
had a
James
little
Gunn
model,
showing
but
up?
we didn't. Oh no, it's me.
I'd laugh if he did.
That'd be awesome.
Awesome.
Yes.
Good name.
He's busy with Guardians 3 promotion right now.
At Dawn of the Dead again? Oh, another one. Sorry, I'm just kidding.
He'll hug him on stage, and everybody will be like, "Oh, that son of a bitch!"
By the way, I love that movie. That's one of my favorites. I love Peckinpah. You know, he's one of my film heroes. Wild Bunch is a great movie. I think they did recently do a remake of the Wild Bunch. Did they not?
I don't think it's come out.
Is it still? Is it still?
It was.
Oh, so maybe they haven't done it. So yeah, we'll look into it. I'll ask them.
Have you thought about Toxic Avenger?
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Zach, you could remake the God.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Remake the.
I was not aware of that.
I'm hearing some amazing things over here. Yes, standing there like the Statue of Liberty. Yes, sir. Yeah, right on. Hey, Justin.
Hey, Justin.
My question was that I wanted to ask. Is now that
Obviously, it was very convincing.
Now that he's made his own IP, if he were to make another superhero movie, would he prefer to go back to Warner Brothers or Marvel, or do his own superhero movie?
I preferred him doing his own superheroes. I think it's more fun to like you have your own like lore and stuff to come up with.
This part is a unique part because
that's what I was going to ask Zach.
many, excellent actors have played it, and filmmakers have done it.
And what kind of superhero stories would you tell?
You know, down through decades after decades, from this like, you know, the Adam West
Blue
TV series,
days.
tons of stuff on it. It's really, you know, amazing films and art about it.
Why does this look like
so
a
it's much more
funeral?
daunting in a way than because other stuff you do, anything else.
I can see Zack doing like a grounded vigilante, like not like Batman, but some like like a street superhero, like Daredevil.
Just going out there and sort of defining it, better or for worse, when people see it. And there's a similar there's a double-edged sword with a part like this, because you have a lot of tailwind and a lot of people have a lot of goodwill and enthusiasm around these characters that existed.
Your bias is showing
time, but also they have a lot of expectations. So I definitely spent a lot of time sort of thinking about it and angsting about it. But like all the performances that I ended up, being able to sleep at night around, it came down to like actually sort of what Ray said. And, Zack creates an extremely comfortable, fluid atmosphere. And I think for me as a director, that's the most important thing that I try to do. I don't think I can succeed, or actors can't succeed without that, or at least they can't be as good as they can possibly be. And Zack is as good as anybody, if not better, that I've ever worked with at creating that environment, which is extremely important to feel like you're welcome to succeed. So it took away a lot.
I didn't realize how much taller
thought.
Ray is
The
than
thing about
Zack.
preparation is they say you just have to, you do it and then you have to throw it away.
We really
And
need
the throwing it away
Cyborg
is-
back.
so that
It's a travesty that we don't have Cyborg.
Yeah, in Titans.
and come live in.
Well,
and Zack made it easy for me to do that.
I like the Titans one enough, but
will say as
not
an
on
actor,
the level of the
having a
performance.
safe
And
space to play in is really important. And I experienced that not only with Zack, but you won't remember this, Ben, but you directed me in Argo.
How could I forget?
I'm the PA that brings in John Goodman.
Ah, yes.
And even that tiny role, I felt like I had room to play. So thank you.
Oh, that's good. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Now they're having time to think of stuff.
Now they've had time. Yeah, exactly.
Anthony, his career's not dead.
If you were on a desert island.
He's in the Netflix movie,
right,
and then he
yeah,
also
oh
has
my
other work.
God, Zack, what do I do, man?
What do you mean? What's wrong?
Who do I pick? Red cap in the back.
You're the master of ceremonies.
Oh, right.
Oh, red
Damn.
cap. Great voice.
Yeah.
So quiet.
Too kind.
Hooray.
Well, Cyborg's story is one of the best origin stories in any superhero movie within that Snyder cut. It really is good.
I mean, for me, I have a real, I don't know. It's been my experience that I just go like, I pretty quickly, I'm like, oh yeah, that's the person. Like, that's the guy. Get that guy. Or like, I see a casting tape and I'm like, yeah, that's right. And I feel like my gut is probably the best. And I know that's stupid. Like, oh, my gut instincts are like, anyway, I know, but it's not really very helpful for anyone else. But yeah, I mean, I feel like, the casting in this movie, just, I think across the board, these guys have done, obviously, even just we forget that, like, at the time that we put the movie together,
They can animate
the
Snyderverse,
pretty much, these guys, like,
hinting towards
Ezra,
an animation
Like,
continuation.
Ezra's cool. I just want Ezra to be the Flash. It's like that. That was kind of how I did it. Like Gal, I was like, oh, Gal.
What do you think of that, Max?
A bunch of different.
Well, I'm trying to listen to Zack, but yes, animated would be fine too.
And they were like, okay, well, we should do, we need to see.
It's funny that you do that, right? Talk over.
And she's not like super big star or anything. And I was like, okay, well.
Yeah, I would be fine with animated.
And then
Anything.
we tested her with Ben. They did a little scene, and I was like, see, actually, what's cool is I looked at it the other day. There's like in the little video that we did in the little audition. I don't know if you remember this, but Ben, like at the end of the take, it was a one shot too. It was like over him. It was like we did it because whenever you do because it was before the film was made, and you don't want to expose yourself to the studio too much, right? And you don't want him to say like, "Oh, is this what it's going to look like?" Like, I don't like this. And I'm like, it's not about that. We're just trying to do an audition. It's like any chance for them to not comment on anything but the thing you want them to comment on. You try to do that. So I was like, okay, we'll do this as one take, even though it's like starts out as a 2-shot. And it was in the little scene. It's like Gal's Wonder Woman is waiting for Bruce Wayne, and he's walking down a street. We shot it all on like a sort of fake set. It didn't look like a street, but it was like there's some cars parked around and whatever. And then he would walk up, and it was a 2-shot, and then it was a tight 2, and then it turned into an over, and it was just the sort of a single on Gal. And they were kind of talking about like you got to stop drinking and all this like really intense stuff, and like what's the matter with you, Bruce, and blah blah. She was really going at him. And at the end of the day,
did he say my name? What?
The one good one, because it's on over Ben's shoulder like this, and Gal was here. And at the end of the take, he turns around and looks in the camera. He's like, "Okay."
Oh wow, Brucifer! Thank you so much.
I don't think we have to do this anymore.
Gifted 5 memberships,
and it was cool because like that's and of course, the reaction was so clean that like
I'll keep it up for later because I don't think this is going to last too long. What happened?
For the studio, so they were like, "Oh,
I was an unwitting accomplice."
Yeah, exactly.
I remember that's the only time that's ever happened to me where I was like, "That's obvious."
Yeah, like why are we? What are we doing? Yeah,
there's nothing else.
Can I go home now?
I've done that with the
Yeah, no, it was cool. It was really cool. But like, and I think that those things, I guess for me, it's like there is, and it's impossible to say. I mean, it was just like when we were talking about Christina Wren during Man of Steel. I was like literally watching TV. I saw this hummus commercial. I'm like, that girl, I want that girl in the movie. So they, we had to track her down and like find her. But I think that I don't know.
He is good at casting unknown talent. He's pretty good at it. So is James Gunn. So is James Gunn.
An instinct. I mean, I think that what Zach's like maybe humble to say is that there's it's taste, right? Like, and but those have told me about directing. I always heard before I directed, there's like not the old adage is directing is 90% casting. And I was skeptical of that. And as years have gone by, I've become more and more convinced of it. And it is as you look at all these actors who Zack cast and how good they are and what they've gone on to do, it's a testament to Zack's taste. And his taste is very, as he says, intuitive. I don't know if you can learn it or teach it. He has a feeling. It's sort of what being like a filmmaker with a point of view is. As soon as he sees that thing, it bounces off him. It's very wonderful to work with somebody who's not clouded by a bunch of other thoughts or opinions or what are people going to say or what are they going to do or what are they going to say, or how many followers of that, whatever.
Yeah, if they could do a Kickstarter, Kavari, I know lots of people put lots of money in it.
He knows, and he has an opinion and a strong one.
I would find a way to put $1,000 in it.
Very much.
I would find a way.
Are we doing this? Or are we doing
contribute to a Kickstarter or something, but it's not going to.
You know what I mean?
It's not possible. But
I just want to know. Let's not do 50.
Max OnlyFans starts next week.
And that's
I would find a way to get the $1,000. I don't know if that's going to do it. For super.
Maybe $100.
Absolutely self-assured of that, and it's a very calming thing to have in a director. Okay, he knows where we're going, so I'm going to follow him.
Wow, wow, wow. Blue shirt right there waving both arms. Is this going to be the last one?
Guys, this is going to be the last one.
It's going to be the last question, guys. I'm so
Super
sorry.
Mario, you guys could stay for Super Mario. You can't actually stay.
They are throwing us out for Mario. So after
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
After this,
F you,
after
Mario.
this, it's going to be ready for your Mario.
I watched it.
It's official. Mario killed the Snyderverse.
Oh, man.
What?
Mario told the Snyderverse, "Let's go."
It's over. Oh.
I think he's dead. I mean, I love him, but I don't think he made it.
What?
He put up a great fight, though. It was awesome.
Who?
Wait till you see DJ previs of that. It's amazing. It's really, Mike, it's on a small scale, but it's incredible. One more. Give him one more, quick.
One more, quick, fast.
The guy
yeah. Behind the camera. Yeah, go.
Me?
Jody.
That's what by the way, that's what Siri calls her when I ask Siri to come.
I still didn't see the panel the other day.
Well, okay, first of all, working on an action sequence for Zack is completely different because it is so.
That's the last
well
question they wanted to
choreographed
ask?
in
Really?
advance, and his stunt team actually shoots their version of the entire scene and gives it to me before I even have the dailies of the scene. So it's a very, very intricate process that they do, and I'm just trying to better them. So I'm assuming that's okay to say how how well.
That's what we hope for.
Yeah, how well thought out it is in advance. But without that, barring that, I just take every single take and take the. I mean, a shot is probably a minute or less long, and I cut it down to the tiniest little piece that is usable from everyone, and I just press play and sit back and find the one that hits me the most, and then I put them all together. I mean, it's pretty much that. I don't want to say simple, but that's the process. And then afterwards, once it's all together, then it kind of, you can throw the cards up in the air again a little bit if you want, but usually it's very much, a lot of people think cutting action is easier than cutting dialogue scenes for good reason.
There you have it.
Thank you so
guys.
much. Thank you all.
Thank you very
No.
Again, thank
Continue.
you guys so much for coming out. I appreciate your support, and we love you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, get out the way so we can go see Mario right now.
All right, thank you,
No.
everybody. These guys are headed out, but
Restore.
No, we got a flip for Super Mario Brothers. So
Oh, they cut the audio. Oh.
Well, time to go watch Mario, everybody. Let's go.
I wanted to continue. I'm coping on stream, everyone.
Don't worry, there's always EC League of Super Pets to watch.
Kavari, they asked already during the, it wasn't like a solid, oh, yeah. I was just like, well, stream has not started yet. Okay.
It's over.
I mean, I have an honest question for Kavari. It's like, dude, what the hell do you care so much about one dude and what he does?
Wow.
Like,
it's fine.
I'm not starting to worry. I'm just.
He spent all his. They listen, Kavari. They spend all their nerd energy and funds for this thing they love so much. So who cares? If it doesn't happen, who cares?
I mean,
Let
that's
them.
kind of mean to shit on someone's good time like that,
Well, I'm just saying, if it doesn't happen, they at least tried everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
They tried everything. So
why hate them for that is what I'm trying. What's the point I'm trying to make? Like, what does it do to make your day any better? Like by putting someone.
Because I was right. Because they were wrong.
I just don't understand.
Oh my God. Bruce, I'm sorry, I'm going to get to you, Brucifer, but I'm a member of some other one that's channel. It's very Snyderverse. And they're saying Mario killed the Snyderverse. F Mario.
Oh,
they are saying that.
Hoping they're trolling now.
Oh, so that was great. Sorry, Hot Takes Tuesdays. Hey, nice to see you. We could have you on the show soon. So that was great. It's a great weekend. Blue Jay, did you know I got a shout out from Zack Snyder?
I saw your thumbnail, the video. I didn't watch it. I just saw.
You didn't watch it? I think we got to watch it.
I think we should watch it like twice at least.
I mean, I'll watch
put it in the intro already.
I didn't have time to put in the intro.
Oh my God!
Not the 34-minute run.
No, I can't play that one anymore. I have to edit it. Let me see. Let me find it. Hold on. I've been retweeting so much stuff. I have to find it. Where is it? Hold on. I have a better way to find it.
Or I could just watch it myself, or if I can find
I'm
it.
finding it. Hold on, Blue Jay. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, now I'll bring it up. I think people didn't realize this happened. I got an amazing shout out.
Who shouted you out?
Zack Snyder, thanks to our good friend Rhea.
Huh? Who?
Yeah.
Zach who? I'm not sure.
Which Zach?
Zack Snyder.
Zach and Cody.
Watch this, Blue Jay. Watch this.
Thank you again for chatting today.
Of course, it was so fun.
Definitely.
Great time.
Would you do me a favor? Could you?
Big marker.
Thank you so much. Could you say? Can you shout out my friend Mad Max Entertainment?
Hey. Say, check it out.
Oh, yes, please.
Hey, check out Mad Max Entertainment. It's awesome.
It's awesome. Woo! Blue Jay, did you hear that? It's awesome.
I wasn't paying attention. Could you play that again, please?
Yeah, well, I didn't want. Wait, Blue Jay, what was your reaction?
You probably watched some of your videos, I guess.
I don't think he did.
Thank you so much. Could you say? Can you shout out my friend Mad Max Entertainment?
Hey. Say, check it out.
Oh, yes, please.
Hey, check out Mad Max Entertainment. It's awesome.
It's awesome. Woo! That's great. I played that like 40 times last night.
It's official. Max is now part of the Snyderverse.
Yeah, he's part of the storyline. He's gonna be the one that fights Darkseid and all that goodness, man. Like not Superman, not Batman, not even Wonder Woman, not even Cyborg. Just faux Doctor Doom.
Well,
why do you guys say it like that? That's mean.
I don't know. I'm just being funny.
I have to say this was a great weekend, and honestly, my heart feels good to just see so many people just there that that are antagonize each other online. They're just all there for Zack, So that if you really like the man, just try to get along with each other.
Either that or get some closure and go your own separate goddamn ways. What is so wrong with just like not being friends anymore?
Yeah. Well, it was great to see I know people here, even people here thought Skywalker was a little cringe with the way he did things to ask for the continuance, but seeing him with Zack was a great. Yeah, seeing him with Zack was it's a great thing,
I just think that
good for them.
that it's his business, his life, and did he hurt anyone doing it? No. Does a hashtag hurt anyone? No. They live rent free in so many people's heads.
At least he's not. No, I mean, for what he's done with suicide prevention, his rates are really low. Like I heard, for like some of those posters and stuff, you just have to buy the poster for $20 and then he'll sign it. It starts at 20. You could just like donate whatever you want. It's like amazing what he does for the suicide prevention. And then, that means a lot. I think we have all been touched by at least someone in our family that's had mental illness, pretty extreme stuff. It is extreme stuff. And in the age of social media, I really applaud any movement, anything that helps shine a light on mental health. I think we all should try to do better for our own mental health. That's what I'm trying to do this year. I'm trying to improve my mental health and my actual overall health. Be happy about more things, meet more new people. And I'm really looking forward to my next few months. I am going to try to go on a diet again tomorrow to get ready for it's been a while since I've been to a convention, it's been years. So I want to go and have fun and make the best of it. See the Flash with some friends.
Are you wearing the beanie with the mask?
I could do that in a moment, CJH. And then eventually I might like to meet Brucifer for New York Comic-Con. I'm going to try to convince him to go to New York Comic-Con. I've always wanted to go there. There was another friend that I kind of used to stream with that I also wanted to meet at New York Comic-Con too. But I think that'd be a lot of fun to go to New York. Maybe we'll drag. I have to plan way ahead to get Brian to come with me. That'd be a long trip, Brian.
Yeah.
but I've always wanted to go to New York Comic Con. No, I don't think so, Anthony. But what I originally titled this stream, and we'll get to the box office game, and then we'll stream it on yours too, Blue Jay. What I originally was titling the stream is things have changed, where he used to say "suck it, Warner Bros." Now he says "thank you, Warner Bros. Discovery." So at least that's some closure for him too. Him and Debbie both thanked Warner Brothers Discovery and Pam Abdi and Mike DeLuca. And if this is the only thing that comes from that, that's at least some type of closure for them as well. You know what I mean? They let this happen. Warner Brothers let this happen. Their logo was on the posters.
Yeah.
So that's a big difference, you know?
I just hope that the same way they got closure, the fans on both sides can get closure and finally come back together as DC fans.
Or just that's what I'm saying. I've gone scorched earth, dude. There's
funny.
no going back.
That's funny.
I'm not, you know. Head forward, man.
Good movies will bring people back together.
That still doesn't mean I have to talk to them about it.
Yeah. Super Jeff, good gamer. Yes, awesome. I'll look forward to meeting you at Too Many Games. Yeah. And maybe next year, Too Many Games. I'm trying to if I have fun with Crazy Joe and John, and I don't know if Freya will come next time, but I'll try to make it a yearly thing because I could get the Too Many Games pretty. It's easier for me than other people, but I would love to make it. I just like the aspect of having an arcade there. I think I'm going to spend a lot of time in the arcade playing some of those arcade games.
They have actual arcade games?
Yeah, they have a collection of arcade games free to play. It's just with your mission. Yes.
God,
there's never closure on YouTube because you got to make that money.
But I also want to thank Brucifer who gifted the memberships.
Whoa, it's me.
What?
Oh, I see me on the screen.
Arcipio, Zeke,
me too.
Nat Murphy, 187, Keely Chow.
Crazy. Whoa.
Yeah, I really appreciate it.
With like 3 times.
Okay. All right. So while we're here, I mean, we're a little bit light on the panel, but we could still play the box office game. And Blue Jay, I'm planning on doing something. I'm going to work on something. That's all I'm saying. I want to make it more exciting.
You're working on something.
Just keep track of the score. That's all. Let's keep track of the score, and eventually we'll do something. And eventually I'll work on some more prizes. You know. All right. So. Okay, so tell me when you're ready. You do the countdown 3, 2, 1, and then I'll start playing on yours.
Oh no, I was doing the Halo music, but
come on, CJ. Blue Jay's got the stage.
All right, 3, 2, 1, action.
Okay, go ahead, Blue Jay. The box office game returns, and go ahead.
All right, we've been doing there's the past couple box office games we did movie studios, dedicated movie studios. We did Disney, we did Warner Brothers, now we're doing Universal. They have a lot of movies that have made a lot of money. There's some movies you'll be surprised that have made a lot of money. So without further ado, you ready, boys?
Yeah,
indeed.
All right, let's go.
Thank you for putting this together, man. We appreciate it.
All right, let's get started. Ooh, who popped in?
Anthony's like, uh-oh.
It's just time to shine.
Yeah.
It's time to shine. You just came in the nick of time. I'm about to press the arrow.
He was waiting. He was lurking in the chat. He's like, no, fuck that. I'll come in when I'm ready.
Yeah.
I was watching the Justice League live stream.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were watching too, Anthony.
He was like, oh shit, I can't be overtaking the lead.
I was gonna say you probably heard what Ben Affleck had to say because I had sure as shit didn't.
Nah, I'm not crazy about this.
No, I'm not talking about like negative. I just could not hear him at all because he was really soft spoken on the microphone, and you know.
And I was speaking.
Shut the fuck up! Oh, it was like CJH would wait for Ben Affleck to start talking, and then he would start talking.
It's
like he was doing it on purpose. No, I'm just kidding.
All right. Let's get this started, y'all.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It was putting it to bed.
Ooh.
The remake of the Mummy? Holy.
Wait, what's the middle one?
That's
Born.
That's Born.
Which
That's the
one?
one.
But which one?
That's the one that's Ultimatum, right?
No, it's the Jason Bourne, the recent one, in 2016.
The last one.
Yeah, the one with Jeremy Renner, right?
After Jeremy Renner, they brought him back for one more, and it was basically exactly like the Little Bourne movies.
Wait, what?
Yes, you didn't know this? They did Renner for one movie, and then they brought Bourne back, and it was just called Jason Bourne.
Really?
Yes.
The one I watched was
probably
the
why you didn't know nothing about it, because it wasn't
Didn't
that
they
good.
make a TV show too called Treadstone?
Yeah, but that got canceled after one season. No, 2 seasons. 1 or 2. I can't remember how many seasons it was.
All right, let's go start with CGH. Which one do you think made the most money?
1917.
Okay.
Sure as hell ain't the Mummy.
Max.
I'm going to go... I was going to go Bourne, but I'll go Mummy.
Brian.
I had to like not look at the chat or something. You guys are on one today.
You
All
could
right,
ignore the chat, Brian. Ignore it.
I did. I just did.
Thank you.
We've got 1917.
Brucifer.
I'm going with the Mummy.
Anthony.
I'm gonna go with 1917 is a good movie. I say Jason Bourne one. I didn't see the 2016 one. I saw the one with Jeremy Renner.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like confused. Like, oh, they made another one with Matt Damon because he said like, oh, I'm done playing the character. So I was like, oh, okay.
I'm surprised though. I mean,
I'll check it out.
Yeah. All right. And the answer is
Bob the Builder.
Ooh, by 5 million.
Oh,
wow.
I should have went my first. Yeah.
I mean, Tom Cruise versus Matt Damon.
They should have maybe made another one.
2016 Mummy?
They should have left the Mummy in the theaters longer.
I mean, after the Backlash, I mean, everybody just wanted to see.
Well, that's the actress that's the star of Rebel Moon.
Yeah, I would love to see
Sophia?
more of the Dark Universe. Actually, I'm not gonna lie, I'll be interested.
Remember that when the whole entire cast came out?
Yeah, they thought they were gonna like, man, it's gonna be hot shit, but like,
The first movie, the first movie of the franchise.
Holy shit, CJ! Based on that, like,
Lower a little bit.
Good God, get the mic out your throat. Okay, go ahead, CJ.
Wasn't this the Dark Universe?
Yes.
Well, yes, the Mummy 2017, not 16.
It's like the
2017
bass
was
drops on my
yeah.
eardrums in my head.
So people were excited for the Dark Universe.
Yeah.
There were, but then if after it flopped, Universe was just, like gave up on the whole entire franchise, which makes sense. But
There
hey,
you go,
if they do another Mummy movie with Brendan Fraser after he won his Oscars, and yeah, I'll be up with that.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Anthony.
What the Fast and Furious, Hulk, and
Babe.
A little pig goes a long way.
Damn, bro. I'm gonna go with Babe. I'm gonna go with that one.
All right.
I'm gonna go with that one. I don't know.
Oh, jeez.
Too Fast, Too Furious.
I'm going with the Hulk.
Brian.
Too Fast, Too Furious.
Max.
Hulk. I don't think the Fast and Furious franchise made that much money at the start.
Well, it became popular after the 4th and the 5th and the 6th and the 7th.
I mean, it had to make enough to keep going, but I don't, you know.
Well, this is pretty much like a Paul Walker and Tyrese movie without Vin Diesel. Well, no, he made a cut. No, he didn't make a cut. No, he did.
CJH.
You don't realize there was so much hype for this movie. Like, they made
No, he
toys,
didn't make
they
a
made
cameo.
posters, they had everything. Whether or not it lasted in the theater is regardless. It's Hulk.
All right. Let's find out, y'all. Then the answer is
yes.
Oh, Babe.
Wait, what?
Got Babe.
How?
I love his reaction. He's like,
that'll do, pig. That'll do.
I mean, it's a kid. It kind of makes sense because it's a kid movie. So, like,
But it's a
makes
good
sense.
movie.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
General audiences, man.
Rated G, general audiences. Let's go. All right, third round.
And they made like 10 damn movies of the Babes, like universe.
Yeah, but most of those are like straight to freaking Redbox.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
That's a good one. It's not Sing. No, I don't know.
Let's. I'm gonna do them. Okay, I'm gonna pick random people. Let's go with Lucifer.
Jeez. Oh God. I do like Sing and Lost World. Was it? Oh God. Why me? I'm gonna go with the Lost World.
Okay. CJH.
Fast 5.
Brian.
I don't know. Sing.
Max.
I'm gonna go Fast 5.
Anthony.
I'm gonna go with Jurassic. Why not?
All right.
Maybe I should have gone with Jurassic.
I'm 19.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Damn.
Damn.
Sing make money?
That's
a win.
Picking all the family.
I knew
friendly-
Sing made money, but I didn't know.
Wait, who's starring it? Matthew McConaughey. Receive Spoonerwood stuff.
I love you, bro, Anthony. And I'm not making fun of you, dude.
No wonder.
Reese Witherspoon.
Reese Witherspoon.
Reese Witherspoon. That is hilarious. Sorry, man. I love
What
you.
do you pronounce his name? I'm sorry if I pronounced
No,
it.
you got Matthew McConaughey, Reese Witherspoon, Seth MacFarlane, John C. Reilly.
Wait, can you say the name again?
No, don't do that to him. That's not good. I
Scarlett
don't. The
Johansson.
way you pronounced it was amazing. I'm like, what?
I thought Sing was a flop from.
Say the word
Illumination.
out, CJH.
What, out?
He got the Canadian accents out.
Can you tell what it's all about?
A boot.
A boot.
About?
Oh, come on, man.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're just playing around, y'all. We're just playing around. All right.
Sure.
We're just having a good sure.
A good laugh.
Whew. Bridget Jones' Diary, Oblivion, and the Naughty Professor.
I might have offended.
Oblivion.
That's your pick.
Oh, good. Waiting on to be called. Steve. Damn.
Max.
Naughty Professor by
You too, Anthony.
No,
Is your Max? Is your name Max? Oh. I'm gonna go the Naughty Professor.
Brian.
It's not a chick flick. But you know what? No one's gonna pick it, so I'm gonna go with Bridget Jones' Diary. That's right.
Lucifer.
I'm going with Oblivion because I really like that movie.
Because 4 Weddings and a Funeral was amazing.
That movie.
That movie's underrated, to be honest with you. Oblivion's underrated. Anthony.
I'm gonna go with Tom Cruise. You never bet against Tom Cruise.
All right. Okay.
Everybody against Renee Zellweger.
Tommy.
Tommy. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
What's Hugh Grant in the 90s, bro?
Oh, yes, sir.
Oh,
All right.
Hey, you never bet against Tom Cruise.
Damn.
Right.
All right. I ain't gonna lie.
I got one. Yay.
287 million for Tom Cruise is very low. That's crazy. But other than that, it's a great movie.
Yep. Okay. One more round. Final round. Let's bring it on.
And I got 3 right.
It's because he never adapted L. Ron Hubbard's story. No, I'm just kidding.
8 Miles, American Pie, or Nonstop.
American Pie.
Okay, let's
out of these 3, I'll tell you what I saw in the theaters.
Which one?
8 Mile. That's the one I'm going to go with.
Okay. All right.
If you had one shot and one opportunity.
Anthony, I'm just gonna pick random people.
I'm gonna go
spaghetti.
I'm gonna go with Nonstop. Liam.
Okay.
He's gonna not bet against the Qui-Gon Jinn.
Qui-Gon Jinn.
Master Qui-Gon.
CGH.
American Pie.
Brucifer.
8 Mile.
You better lose yourself to the music.
I'm going with American Pie. I remember that being a huge event.
So was 8 Mile.
Yeah.
You know, 8 Miles is getting a TV show produced by 50 Cent.
Nice.
I have never. That's weird.
Yeah, it was announced a month ago, 2 months ago, something like that. Like he was getting a TV show produced by 50 Cent.
And they parodied 8 Mile so many different places. Like Chappelle's show did it.
Mm-hmm.
Chappelle's show.
Spaghetti. I still love that shit.
Remember Anthony Mackie?
Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
8 Mile.
Damn, I was wrong.
8 Mile. Oh, that's right, kids.
All right.
I mean, Eminem is a popular. Yeah, he's a killer.
That came out like at the height of Eminem, dude.
Yeah.
Right after.
He was a good actor. I wish he made more movies. Like
dude,
he was good.
The Marshall Mathers LP was one of the best albums that came out in that era, man. Like, dude, I still listen to that shit to this day. I used to work with people that knew every word of that shit.
I wonder how the TV show is gonna do because 50 Cent is gonna produce it. So it's just
All right, let me look through the chart again. Anthony still killing it with 33 points. Still staying strong.
How many got 2 or 3 something like that? Which is
good. Max and Senior Nerd is still tied with 23 points. Brucifer is coming on top with 20.
Ooh.
Ryan, 18 points. CJH, 15. Movie Perp, just 9. And I know Voltaire pops up. He has 3 points. So just keeping score. So here we go.
All right, Blue Jay. More to come. I'm telling you, I'm thinking of something fun. It's going to cost me money eventually, but.
Yay. I like coming on top.
Oh, God.
Pause.
I thought of that joke, and I was gonna say that's where Brucifer likes it, but I kept it quiet. I was like, no, don't say it, Max. Don't say it.
All over your mask, Max. All over your mask.
Gross.
Okay, I'm gonna go now. See you later. Have a good night, guys. Talking poo is where I draw the line.
All right. So that was also on Blue Jays channel. Thanks, Brucifer.
You're welcome.
Shoot, I like to have a little comedy on these little things, man.
Okay. Well,
Comedy. I do that well.
Oh wait, that was supposed to be a joke. Oops.
All right. So thank you, Blue Jay, and then we'll end it on your channel. There you go. All
I'm
right.
gonna put it on a replay because you got the part with CGH bassy voice sitting.
So here's what I'm thinking of. Remember that game show where they used to pick, the ladies used to have suitcases. There's like 30 cases.
Oh,
So,
Dio or no Dio?
Yeah. Well, not that I'm going to fashion off for that, but I'm thinking about doing 30 spots on a board and put something over it, and then the winners of the ones with the most points, the one with the most points will get to pick 3 cases. The second winner get to pick 2, and then maybe on one of the cases will have like $100 versus Cash App or something, or something like $5 gift card, and it'll go down the line. And then I was also thinking of incorporating 20 questions with it too, Brian, where if someone gets if someone actually gets the answer for 20 questions, they get a point too in this game. We'll see. We'll see.
That's not a bad idea, actually. I actually think that's a pretty unique idea.
So the one that gets the top points will have the most cases picked, but they might get the stinkers. They might have bad luck picking the cases, and then someone else. There's one case that has $100 Cash App on there or something. You know what I mean?
I think I have something that's a stinker as well.
Yeah.
I have a stinker prize for anybody that loses.
Oh, you want to put stinkers? Like maybe you lose a case.
Well, no, like if you lose, like
movie prize.
Well, if you lose, like if someone gets like second, or if someone loses, they get a digital copy of a shitty movie. I own.
And they have to download it and
copies
watch. And they have to download it and watch it.
Yes, it'll be forever on your Movies Anywhere account. So,
well, the digital copy didn't work for me.
Oh, the Shazam.
Oh, I'm
No.
sorry, CJ. Yeah, I looked at it later. It says
I think it's something to do with Warner Brothers. Doesn't allow that stuff.
Wow, that sucks.
I think I'd rather just stick with like getting movies that like compatible with Movies Anywhere, because I think it's more of an easier service to access your movies that you buy.
I'm really confused with the Snydercon. If that was the very end, I guess it was. I don't know. I still want to see the panel for BVS that Rhea was asking questions but I don't know where it's at.
It's on YouTube. Well, they put their VERO upload it on YouTube sometimes, so they're probably gonna upload on YouTube.
Because I wanted to see what questions she asked. I had no idea. But that was great. We have some other topics too. So we'll work on that behind the scenes, Blue Jay, to figure that out, and that might be a while away. So
Yeah. Like I said, these box office games, I made them from like Google Slides. They're really easy to make.
Mm-hmm.
They're so
are you going to start to count all of them, like Rotten Tomatoes game too, that all points, or just the box office?
Those can count. I mean, I don't really I don't do like separate scores or whatever. That's just too much for me to keep up. I just have them all together.
Yeah,
they're just fun little games and stuff.
Yeah, they all could. If you're already doing that makes sense to me. Count them all together. You could get points in any of the games.
Yeah, if I were to do like separate scores just for someone to win a prize or whatever, that's different.
Well, so I would, if we're okay with that, we'll do like the person that has the highest score gets to pick the most cases on the board, and then we'll figure it out.
We'll probably get that under control.
Yeah. All right. So, anything else happening that anyone wants to talk about?
Sure. Since we had
Star Wars.
Since we had Eminem on the box office game, I sent you a DM Max of one of my comic books.
Oh, all right. Hold on.
I think Star Wars should make more animated shows.
Star Wars animes?
Oh.
No, animated shows. Other anime would be
yeah,
cool
yeah,
too,
something like the Bad Batch or whatever.
or even like Old Republic, like the little trailers that they did.
Anything Star Wars animated, I would watch.
My
I'm
computer's
more
so
into that
big. Hold on.
entirely.
Hold on. Let me bring this up here. Ooh.
Oh.
That's cool.
Is that real? That's real?
Yeah, they Marvel and Eminem did a collaboration a few months ago.
Oh, this is only from a few months ago.
I mean,
Yeah, it was limited to
he did the music.
1,000 copies.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And you have it?
Yes.
Eminem's part of the Marvel universe. He's an actual character now.
Well, he was in a comic book a few years ago with the Punisher.
Venom.
Yeah, right. He hit his own song, man.
Not let the devil in.
That's cool, man. Yeah, I think that might be worth something. Wow, there's still cool Marvel comics to collect. Wow.
Yeah, people went
unbelievable.
crazy for this. And what made it even worse, when the company that mailed them out mailed out damaged copies, so it was even less than 1,000 copies.
That's not.
I do have a question, Lucifer.
Yes.
Did they in that comment? Did they play? Did they rap about Venom, the song?
No, it's actually only the cover that he appears on.
Oh,
He's
just
not in
the cover?
comic. Yeah.
Oh man, that'll be funny. They'll read it.
There's not a part where like he's rap battling with Spider-Man.
No.
Venom, but we hear the
It'll be funny though, like we just rapping about Venom like behind our backs.
Just saying the one word Venom. The whole time.
Yeah, if we hear that song again in Venom 3, that would be funny.
Well, we might as well cover some more topics too.
Mission
Impossible.
My back hurts.
Oh, all right.
Any UFO sighting?
No.
Damn.
Mission
Yeah,
Impossible. Oh, you're gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out too. Yeah.
The States finally has Spider-Man on Disney Plus.
That's good.
It only took you a couple months, but you know, we had it first. But you know.
All right. Well, thanks, Blue Jay.
Yeah, no problem. You guys take it easy, man.
You too.
Peace, Blue
Jay. Yeah, you guys have a good one.
All right.
All right. Peace out.
You're still here. Just don't end the broadcast. Oh shit. Okay, full cast of Mission Impossible 7: Dead Reckoning. I'm really looking for whose list is this on? I'm really looking forward to this movie. Wow, everyone seems really excited.
Whoa, no way. Oh
I don't think. Wow. I don't
I'm
know
pretty
the last
sure
one I seen.
everybody from the last movie's coming back. Like, who's coming back? Like, everybody, yeah.
Not Henry Cavill.
I mean, well, he's dead, obviously.
Let's see. Tom Cruise, Ethan Hunt's going to be in it. Breaking
of course,
news.
duh.
Oh wow.
Of course, of course. Why wouldn't she? She's great.
Ving Rhames.
Ving Rhames, of course.
Simon Pegg.
Of course. Come on.
Simon Pegged.
Yeah.
Pegg.
Yeah.
Rebecca Ferguson.
Why wouldn't she? She don't know.
Oh, Vanessa Kirby. Ugh.
Don't want to stand the hate for her, but okay.
I don't hate her. It's just I don't understand why she shows up in everything. She's like.
She's a good actress. Like,
I don't know. I don't agree.
You have a problem with her then.
Henry Zierney.
Of course.
Jasper Briggs.
I do not remember that. I do not. Oh, I think he was in the last one, I believe. Frederick
Zolo.
And then
Igor Gasinski.
Christopher.
There's a lot of people in here.
Oh, the guy who played Deathstroke. The guy.
This is Guardians. Yeah, she's also supposed to be in
upcoming DC project.
Yeah. What project would she be in though?
I don't know.
What character would
Poison
she be?
Ivy.
She said she
No.
said that she just discussed the idea with James Gunn. That's it. We just don't know. I'm surprised she's one of these movies. I think she's playing somebody new, I believe.
I can see her playing Katana.
Yeah, but the actress that played Katana already has a huge fan base behind her. She's also on The Boys, right? Isn't that her on The Boys?
Yeah, she's in The Boys. Also, she's on. Yeah, she did great.
I don't think she'll come back to DC after being on The Boys.
That is true. She Amazon pay more checks.
Oh, really? Princess Bride?
Oh, I think.
I love her.
Oh, she's great.
Such a great actress.
Great. Pretty much everybody from the last movie, minus new people.
Amazing cast. That movie looks great. I want to see an IMAX.
And they show a little bit, like they show a new trailer for that at CinemaCon. Like, wow, I want to see it. The new trailer for Dead Reckoning Part 1. Like, please show us that.
Yeah, for sure. Let me see here. Not too many topics. Probably get an early night in. Man, it's already Sunday night. Screw work.
Yeah, screw work.
When do I get to retire already? Oh, Christopher, I'm so jealous.
I could come over and break your kneecaps.
No. Whoa, don't say that.
I have a desk job. I'd still have to work.
Oh, yeah, true.
I would just have broken kneecaps and have to type. Lego Star Wars, which is on Game Pass. I have to go back and play more of it. I want to see what
I still haven't bought the game. I still haven't played. I
just do Game Pass.
I don't have Xbox. I don't play Xbox.
Do you have a PC?
I could try. I know maybe I'll get an Xbox.
EJH, watch the music there. I heard some music.
Yeah, haven't played it, but I heard pretty good things and stuff like that. But I'll buy it. So,
Lego Luke Starkiller DLC. What?
Huh?
On May the 4th? A new playable character, Luke Starkiller?
Yeah, it's the original concept of Luke.
Yeah, I know, but how are they going to do? That's awesome. Additionally, Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga has also released other DLC packs: the Clone Wars, Rebels, Obi-Wan Kenobi packs, Andor, and Book of Boba Fett packs. Wow,
I heard about that. Yeah, I heard about those packs before. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Starkiller.
Yeah, May the 4th is going to be upon us.
May the 4th be with you.
I'm doing
his original name.
I'm seeing Guardians 3.
Nice.
On May the 4th. So
whoa.
Yeah.
Crazy.
This makes me want to go back and play finish Star Wars while it's on Game Pass.
Geez, the last Lego game I played was Harry Potter.
They don't make that game multiplayer.
So which one's CJ?
They don't make that game multiplayer unless you're local.
What, the Lego one?
Yeah. It's not multiplayer unless it's local.
Oh, I don't know that. Unless you got to play with somebody local, that's not great. Should be multiplayer where you could play with your friends and everything.
Guardians 3.
Yeah.
Is the lowest rated of the Guardians movies. Does that mean
I
anything?
read the reviews on Rotten Tomato as like, bro, everybody's saying
it's because the Snyder fans boycotted it.
No, that has nothing to do with the critics.
I'm joking.
No, stop. No. I read the reviews like, oh, well, it's too dark. It show animal crudity and stuff. I was like, what? So that's the reason? Because it's too dark. So I don't understand these reviews like, oh, but you want Marvel to go lighthearted, but you don't want Marvel to try new things. Want to go darker? Like
part of it is in the downturn of comic book movies in general have been getting lower.
No, I'm talking about in general. Like, I'm not talking about like the comic book wise, like not making that much money. The Ant-Man 3, but talking about like the Rotten Tomato reviews, like So you don't want the Marvel movie to be dark. You just want to be the same thing. Like Marvel,
They're not going to look. They're not going to look very. The critics are going to have issues. I think with the
F word.
That was a surprising one.
With the villain that.
High resolution. Yeah,
experiments on living beings, like Rocket.
Dynamos. Yeah, Dynamos.
Yeah, so I think that's going to be a huge. It's going to be. I'm assuming there's going to be very intense scenes.
No, I was reading that those came up doing the reviews. It's like, oh, so you mad at that? Okay, so that's the reason. Okay, I mean, I get it, but like that's what it ends with Rockets. That's what James.
Well, I mean, it is kind of interesting to see how far they're going to take those scenes,
That's true
for a MCU movie, because it seems like it's a pretty dark origin for Rocket, very Island of Dr. Moreau in space. What I'm assuming, right? Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. The high evolutionary.
80 is not. I mean, damn. Guardian 1 was in 92. Then Guardians 2 was.
Even if it's let's bring up the score right now. Even if it's 80, that's not a huge drop.
Even if it's like a 79,
it's hard. Yeah, it's hard to get.
It's lower than Black Widow.
Even the new Mario movie, the Rotten Tomato was not even that good, and people still saw it. And it got a I think A minus or A plus, the cinema, whatever score, whatever it was. But like, it's just like these reviewers. I just wish Rotten Tomato never existed in the first place.
Is the chat still there? Say something in the chat. The chat's like still.
Rotten Tomatoes have ruined a lot of movies that were good.
Really? You think?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Well, here's the Rotten Tomatoes score as of today. 78%.
Lower than Black Widow.
78.
Hilarious.
You see, hey, I guess, yeah, like, So
all
weird.
right. My computer's at. Oh, shut up.
Welcome to Rotten Tomatoes. Please allow us to support ad. Of course, you're trying to make money.
Gunn falls into the usual Marvel trap. His climax overblown and overlong in a film whose 2.5-hour running time could have easily been condensed. I don't like that.
Could this hurt DCU?
No. It wouldn't. It would hurt Marvel, but
along with some brutal animal cruelty, will make this
that's what I'm saying. That's what the reviews like, the animal stuff, and also Marvel is not going to interfere the runtime, like because that's James Gunn's last movie. That's his vision, the script he wrote when he got fired, when Disney fired him. So, yeah.
A combination of those exploitive ads from animal shelters. What?
What? These reviews are so weird.
What does that have to do with anything?
I don't know.
Well, I'm regret to inform you the Guardians.
I mean, a lot of these people are pretentious. Let's be real.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of like it, and some critics didn't. It's just. Yeah, even Christian Harloff, John Campia, and that was senior nerd too. Everybody's praising it.
It clumsily tries to blend mean-spiritedness with sentimentality. What? The new characters in the saga are hollow and horribly written. Most of the returning hero characters are often smug and irritating. What?
What is my God.
Well, I mean, they're getting noticed because they gave it a run.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the point. That's the point. Getting noticed. People want attention for themselves.
Consider them on. Probably go up by one. Probably at 79. It's just 70 is not a bad score for a last movie of James Gunn. Even Grace loved the movie, which I was shocked by it.
Okay.
So it's like, I just don't get the critics. Like, let Marvel try something new. They tried with Doctor Strange. It went darker, and parents start crying and stuff. Even
they didn't try anything new, and it got stale. So they
even with Guardians, like James Gunn last movie, let it be dark. It's with rockets and stuff like that. We learning about rockets, which we haven't in the last two movies. So The critics is just weird.
Okay. Another Fantastic Four rumor.
Oh, jeez.
God, bro, I'm sick and tired of these rumors for the 5,000th time.
You're all sick.
The Galactus is a villain, and that Silver Surfer is not in it.
No.
Is this like I'm sick of tired? Like just
casting rumor.
Just give us the cast at San Diego Comic-Con. Give us the Comic-Con.
What is that?
Is it Kirsten Dunst or no? What's her name? That
not
was
Kristen
in the
Dunst,
movie
bro.
we saw yesterday.
She's not gonna be playing that, bro. Daniel was joking about that.
Wow.
It's
Thanks,
July
Singer.
19th.
I don't really want to watch it tonight. I should watch it. I'll watch it off air. Yeah.
Yeah, San Diego Comic-Con is July 19th.
Yeah, probably that. No, I don't. He probably this guy. He probably was off for it, but he's doing a new movie with Ridley Scott. He's doing the new I can't even pronounce it. Yeah, he's doing a new movie with Ridley Scott with Denzel Washington, Barry Keaton.
Wait a minute. Daniel RPK makes people pay for a Patreon to get his scoops?
That's how.
Oh, so his scoops are behind a paywall like every other scooper.
Yes.
Yeah,
okay.
that's
Just making sure.
Yeah.
I knew what you were doing there. Yeah.
Okay.
He looks like he would be best friends with Tom.
I think he was just off for it, but he probably passed on it. I don't think he's playing.
I don't even know who he is.
No,
he seems pretty safe for casting for Human Torch, though. Like
he does, but he's gonna be busy filming the new Ridley Scott movie. So
could official Fantastic Four news come soon?
I doubt it.
I think they're gonna wait until Comic-Con.
Look how many Fantastic Four it is getting silly. It's like
it's getting silly. Is every 2 weeks we hear about it, or every 3 days we hear about new casting for these characters?
How many movies was Cavill casted in the last 6 months? A lot of rumors that he was casting everything.
Yeah, that's true.
A lot.
Well, they wanted those clicks off him not being Superman anymore, so it's like that's why people were paying attention. He didn't appear at Snydercon. I still love him, but
he's a busy guy. He's busy.
Well, he's more like how does it benefit me type of.
Yeah,
I'm not saying it's a bad.
He's doing
I'm not criticizing. He's pretty much. He's in it for himself. He doesn't hate. He's not against anyone, but he's
no.
Yeah.
He's doing a new movie with Guy Ritchie. So and he's doing the Apple movie with Matthew Vaughn too. That we don't even know.
It is kind of weird that Jason Momoa kind of like it would have been great to have Jason Momoa there too.
I think we would have loved to see him today, but I think he's very busy. He's a busy person.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. But I was like, no, I'm just sick of tired of these Fantastic Four casts. Like, goddamn it, just wait. Can we just wait until what is it, July Comic-Con, right?
Yeah, July 19th.
July. Like, can we just wait until July to announce this cast so everybody could calm down, please? Like,
everyone is Reed Richards.
Oh yeah, but like 10,000 rumors about who's gonna play Reed Richards.
Is it okay now to talk about the potential?
No.
What?
Potential what?
Potential
of Marvel and DC crossing over?
Oh, James Gunn.
Are we past the point where we just say you're an idiot for even mentioning? Because it's possible.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
No, it's not.
I'm joking.
What did James Gunn say in a new interview?
This is an old interview. I think.
This is new. No, this is
okay. In an interview with Deadline Hollywood at Los Angeles premiere. Oh, it is new. Okay.
Yeah, it is new. Yeah, it's new.
Gunn said that it would certainly not be today. I think that it would look something that would happen maybe in about 10 years, not today. He explained that of a bunch of other DC movies they need to tell, but it would be cool nonetheless.
Yeah, when Disney buys DC and then.
No, you don't have to. I mean, if comic book movies do get stale and they bring in the Fantastic Four and the X-Men, what else can you do that's going to be like, whoa, A crossover.
A crossover between the two. I think
And they
James
both
Gunn.
make money off it, just like Sony and
Wait,
MCU make money on it.
I have
That would be a hard deal to hammer out with all the
Yeah.
licensing.
But,
and-
Bruce is right because they have to.
It would be hard. It's not
It depends
impossible.
on what character will be on screen. How many screen time will Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman get, or Iron Man, Wolverine, whatever, whoever's going to show up. It just depends.
That's
and
why
also,
it's most likely with James Gunn at the helm.
I have a theory.
and also like how you say? Oh fuck.
You know, what company would benefit from this?
Yeah, what company
more?
will benefit the profit? Like
They
who
both
gets
would
split?
in 10 years when superhero movies they're already oversaturated.
Yeah, like it just and also the profit. Like who's gonna split the profit?
That's for the lawyers to decide. There's money to be made in it. That's for
What
sure.
if
You know, and in 10 years, Batman will still be worth more than most of Marvel's characters.
Batman.
What-
You
what
get
if-
10,000 Batman movies in 10 years.
Okay. What if Darkseid comes back and he has to fight the Avengers, Justice League,
JSA.
X-Men, Fantastic Four, JSA, Black Adam, they all return. Plus the James Gunn universe, plus the CW universe. It's just a giant
shit show.
bunch of superheroes.
Giant
and
shit
they're all a giant shit show.
That
of
is a shit show.
superheroes. And they're just
I don't
fighting
know how you could-
Darkseid.
Yeah, I don't know how you could
from
do
the
that. Like in-
Snyderverse.
it can be a 2-hour movie. It has to be more than 2 hours.
That has to be like a 3-part saga.
Yeah, like
trilogy.
Yeah, it would be 2
Well, it
hours.
would be a 2-part.
I could see it maybe in a video game or.
Well, here's one way to do it
That would
right
be
away.
awesome.
Here's one way that I could think right away. Marvel handles part 1, DC handles part 2, or vice versa.
Isn't that what they did in the comics?
You set up something in one movie, and then
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Yeah,
And he
just
have-
like when they do Spawn and Batman, Image will do it the first time, then DC will publish it the next time. I think they're up to the 3rd or 4th crossover of that. So
it's very possible. That's all I'm saying. I don't think we should call people idiots.
I wouldn't call James Gunn hated. That would be crazy. I just think.
No.
Yeah,
No,
that would be crazy.
fans that have said this is in the past, and they were mocked. That's never going to happen. Anything's possible.
I think eventually will happen.
Is that
The
what they
crossover.
said in that way? They said, it's never going to happen. Get
Yeah.
off my lawn.
Yes.
I think
People
eventually.
like to be right on the internet. Yeah.
I think eventually.
Get
the
off my
crossover-
lawn.
I think eventually the crossover between those two companies will happen in the future, sometime in the future. Who knows?
And I think it's most likely with James Gunn being
Yeah,
there.
with
and
James
Feige.
Gunn, with James Gunn being there.
Because their friendship, right? It's gonna take executives being friendly to each other too, to not against each other.
you know,
which they
and
talk all the time.
and who knows how long Kevin Feige is going to be in charge.
Yeah, that's another factor. Say if Gunn's successful, if Feige leaves, then it might not, that opportunity might leave with it. Who knows?
It gets old.
All right. What else do I have? I only have a couple more articles.
Ba-da-ba-ba-bum.
Does anyone in the chat have a question?
Yeah, the chat is dead tonight. He's sleeping.
There's
We
nothing.
need to talk about Zack Snyder more often.
No,
I'm joking. I would never do that.
Well, even Brian was having fun talking about it when he was here.
Oh, you got one more, and we'll be reacting to James Gunn and Chris Pratt talking about the alternate. Yeah, you got one more.
Okay. Oh, I had a video.
Yeah, the video about James Gunn telling about Chris Pratt.
Oh, yeah. I did want to react to that. That's true.
Crazy Joe.
What's up, John?
Hey, Crazy Joe, get on the stream, bro. The best Michael Biehn movies?
Huh?
The Terminator.
Yeah.
Aliens.
Yeah.
The Abyss.
Oh, I love The Abyss.
K2.
Do they even release The Abyss on Blu-ray? I know they did. I bought the special edition DVD.
Sure, I'm pretty sure
let me
they're
check.
probably gonna remaster it.
K2. I forgot. I always forget he's in Tombstone because he looks different there. But yeah,
Tombstone.
Planet Terror. That's it. That's the end of it. All right, let's talk about Justice. Oh yeah, that's right. Crazy Joe's been at a convention getting signatures and stuff, I think. Hey, Crazy Joe, I might have got signatures too, and I got a shout out. And all I've been doing is online all weekend.
That was cool. That was cool by Ray to do. That was
she's awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
And I am gonna update the intro. So let's talk about Justice League 2 and any potential possibility of it. What are you saying? Oh my God! Already for?
It's not gonna happen. You just the fan asked him.
Never say never. That's what
It's
Zack
just-
said. Zack said never say never. Not me.
Bro, everybody say never say never. It's nothing new.
Yes, never say never.
Justin Bieber once said never.
It's just a
say
fan
never.
anthem, and that's it. I mean,
Oh, Strange Marvel Theories is here. Hey, Strange Marvel Theories.
Hey, Max, I got. How do I share my screen?
Hit present.
Where's? Oh, here we are. Share screen.
Well, here's the interesting thing that he was getting questions asked, and he's like, I don't want to spoil it. That was kind of weird. He says, I don't want to spoil it for something.
He was talking about the animated version. They were going to continue it as animated. That's why people are doing the hashtag animate the Snyderverse.
Okay.
Is it up?
Well, all right. We're mid-topic, but okay.
Okay.
Special 4K Ultra Laserdisc. What?
What?
It says Laserdisc.
Maybe
I bought the special edition DVD back in the day. I liked it, but I haven't watched it since. This would be really, really great to see. Every time James Cameron re-releases stuff, this was the only one that he doesn't really give a lot of attention.
Was it on Laserdisc? Huh.
I have the DVD. I had the DVD special edition. Okay. Well, I will look at that. We'll keep that up, Bruce.
All right.
But I want to see his. So, what's your take initially, though, from? I don't want to spoil it. Anthony already said that was for.
It was just a fan asked him, and he answered. And that's it. He just asked a simple question, just like the Joker stuff.
Yeah, but why would he say that if everything was never going to happen? Like,
because that's what he always does. There's nothing new about Zack. He doesn't want to get from Joker with everybody.
But that means he still, even now, doesn't want to close that door to just tell you what would have happened, and just in case.
Of course, I mean,
because that means he still thinks about it if he ever concludes it, and he doesn't want to say. Regardless of what that means of continuing or not, it's kind of significant though, right? That he won't tell people what would have happened in his version because he doesn't want to say. Maybe years down the line, if it still doesn't happen, eventually he'll tell people, but he's like, no, I don't want to tell you. What do you think of that, Bruce? It's something.
It's I guess, but getting your hopes up and then.
Oh no, I'm not getting my hopes up. I'm just saying, it's kind of intriguing that even in his mind now, he still hasn't closed it off in his own mind. Like, I don't want to tell you. Senior Nerd's freaking out in the chat. Face palm.
Always.
No, it's he's always freaking out in the chat. We need Crisis on Infinite Earths on screen.
Get that in the future. Who knows?
But no, that is intriguing to me that he hasn't closed it off in his mind. Like, I don't really want to tell people what would have happened just in case. Probably not going to happen. And you'll probably see that in this response here. Zack Snyder talks Justice League 2. Let me see. When Zack Snyder was asked about what project he would direct if, in the hypothetical scenario, he was given a blank check from a studio, attendees of his Full Circle Justice League event responded first, calling for Justice League 2 and 3. Snyder reacted to their shoutouts about potential sequels, saying, I guess that's right. Probably. I mean, blank check. The scenario is pretty ludicrous, but I like it. However, Deborah Snyder, the director's wife and co-producer, pointed out that it's not necessarily about money, but rather the type of content.
She is right about that.
Deborah Snyder stated how it's not necessarily about the money. Snyder said as much in the past, noting how the fan movement is so strong and sharing his hopes for Warner Brothers to see this massive fandom that wants more. Okay. Nothing really.
Nothing burger. It's just like, yeah. You know, it's just like it was. Deborah said it's like it depends on the type of content. Yeah. I mean, it depends, you know.
The relationship is restored, though. That's what's restored.
Warner
Brothers' relationship with Zack and Debbie has been restored through PM Abdi and Mike DeLuca. Whatever that means,
we might get animated series.
We don't know. We're probably going to get nothing, not even animated. But
probably
at least something is restored. And even if it's just the closure with them, that they're also working with the studio. You know, maybe that means restored. Where when he's done with Netflix, he makes another Warner Bros. Movie that has nothing to do with DC. You know, I don't know.
I think he's just gonna stay with Netflix, to be honest. So just
probably, probably.
Netflix give directors whatever they want, and that's it. Simple check, and that's it.
What if at San Diego Comic-Con, James Gunn is on stage and announces his next slate of projects? And it's one of the projects is directed by Zack Snyder. He walks on stage. How would the fans feel about that?
That would be an epic moment. That's what I would try to do if I was Zaslav, but I don't think that's going to happen.
The crazy
that would be next level.
It's not up to Zaslav. It's up to Gunn.
I don't agree with that. It's not completely up to Gunn.
Yes, he runs another Max. It's just like Marvel Studio. James Gunn only reports to David, and that's it.
Yeah, but PM Abdi and Mike DeLuca could still work with Zaslav and
but like they run Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers, not DC.
Yeah. DC is run by James Gunn and Peter, and that's it. It's a different studio. It's like just like how Kevin Feige only reports to Bob Iger, and that's it. And whoever will be the next after Bob Iger leaves. So
I'm just saying I don't think Gunn's the only say.
I believe he is on DC.
Yeah, he is on DC. It's a different studio. It's just not the same.
He doesn't answer to Pam and
he does.
Mike.
Okay, well, what about the Batman and the Joker?
That was made by the previous. Yeah, that was made by the previous.
Before.
Yeah, it was greenlit before James Gunn. It was made by.
Didn't Gunn say he has autonomy over all DC related projects, including the Batman?
So when you see the Batman, it will be under James Gunn and stuff like what he said. Like DC Elseworlds is different. Like the Batman and Joker, they just put different universes. You know.
I don't know. Well,
the facts are the facts, Babs.
Well, it's just my opinion. I think there's other factors than just what James wants. But I think he has definitely. I'm not saying he's. I agree he has a say on it. Definitely.
Yes.
But I think Zaslav, if he wanted to do something, Pam Abdi and Mike DeLuca were like, we should do this. I think that it would take all of them.
Well, if that was the case, Man of Steel 2 would be currently in production. It's not.
Well,
they wanted
the
it.
other thing that you're assuming was that maybe Henry didn't even want to do Zack's thing. Maybe he wanted to do his own thing, and that's what wasn't going forward.
We saw the interview he did.
We don't know. Really, Henry. Like I said, I like Henry, but Henry's kind of looking out for himself. And Henry might not even have wanted to cared about restoring the Snyderverse. He just wanted to do his thing with Rock, and then do Man of Steel 2 with a different director. He might have had no concerns about the Snyderverse. He wanted the Cavillverse to be restored, not the Snyderverse, in my opinion.
Well, you already saw with the interview he did before.
You don't know all the details of what they declined Henry Cavill. Like, what does that really mean? What does that really mean?
Like you already saw in the interview, like he did before Black Adam came, or I think it was after, before, whatever, with the other guy from YouTube, I forgot his name. Like that, I mean, he said like, maybe, who knows? So, I mean, I just think it was just The Rock. It was just would have been The Rock versus Henry Superman. That's it.
Well, Strange Marvel Theory is $2. Bruce, for that will happen, Snyder walks on stage. I think that would be amazing. That would get everyone together. Really, that would and have James Gunn and Zack Snyder holding hands together. I don't know if they.
I wish, but that would never.
It would be that would like
Marvel
would be shaking in their boots if they did that.
It would be funny. Gunn, Jennifer, Zack, and Zack's wife walks on stage together. Debbie walks on stage together. That would send both fandoms spiraling.
No, that would be great. That would be an epic moment.
I mean spiraling in a good way. Like they would lose their minds.
You'd have James Gunn fans and Zack Snyder fans high-fiving, Crazy Joe is here.
Hi.
Hey. Isn't that what you say?
Hey, hi. Gotta
How's
say
it
it like Dwayne from What's Happening.
Did you have good results in your search for signatures?
Well, I needed 2 signatures. They were both for my Back to the Future poster. It was Jason Hervey, who's probably best remembered from the Wonder Years, but he was in Back to the Future, and Billy Zane.
Oh, yeah.
So they both signed my Back to the Future poster. But may I present something? Can I present something from my screen here?
Yeah.
Because I'll show you the most monumental thing that happened this weekend. Let's see, where can I find this? Share window. Here it is. You ready? You ready for this?
Yeah, we're ready.
I was very, very excited. I had to sign off there like, do we have permission to show this? I go, yes, you can show this wherever you like. All right, now I got to find it on my screen so I can play it.
Yes, you're a big fan of this movie. Yes. Back to the Future, yes? Yeah, good movie. Sure you can't wait to get back to the food court, too.
Oh, no. I'm glad you can.
Back to the Future, yes.
The insult comic dog.
I hope you still have your acid reflux capacitor.
So yes, I got roasted by Triumph the insult dog. So
Great sport, man. I love that. Yeah. That's awesome.
Oh, here it is. I was trying to figure out how to take it down again. There you go. Yeah, no, it was so much fun, and he needed you to sign off on it first because he's going to use those on his social media, and he wanted to make sure he didn't hurt anyone's feelings. So he's like, does he have permission to cut you up? I'm like, oh dear God, it's Triumph the insult dog. I want him to. I'll be offended if he doesn't. So yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Awesome. There were a lot of people doing it, or you were the lone?
Oh yeah, there was some of them weren't as good as others. Like the guy in front of me had a New York Mets baseball cap on, and he's like, New York Mets. I guess you like that team because it's the only Mets you get, because you certainly have never met a woman because you are ugly.
Oh wow. Okay. What's this, Brucifer?
Oh, this is
True Lies, The Abyss, Titanic, and more finally coming to Blu-ray. Cool.
Yeah, at the end of the year or whatever.
I want to see The Abyss again. I definitely want to see The Abyss again. All right, I have one more article after that, Brucifer, and then I want to react to the James Gunn video. There's a video interview with him and Chris Pratt, and then I do want to show everyone the reaction when Ray Fisher walked into the Snyder. You missed all of Snydercon, Crazy Joe? Aren't you sad?
Not really. I met Triumph the Insult Dog. What more do I need?
Well, you missed Justice Con.
I'd go to that.
That would never happen.
Okay. So this is 8 actresses. Go ahead.
Oh, today's God's birthday. Happy birthday.
Oh, this is bad to do on her birthday. I had this up for a few days ago.
But it's from December.
I don't want to replace her on her birthday.
Well, the number one actress to replace her is Gal Gadot because they're not going to get rid of her.
Well, who knows? This girl from Andor, hell yes.
We did this. This is from December.
It is?
Yeah, look at the day from that. Yeah, December 26th.
Why did I bring this up now?
Oh my God. Because you just want to look at women on screen.
Jodie Comer, Jessica Henwick. Yeah, we did.
Wait, what about James Gunn's?
You know what happened when I was doing other articles? It popped up on the right window, and I was clicking articles. Yeah, you're right. I just wanted to say her again. That is who I want as the next Wonder Woman. She's amazing.
Not a bad idea.
I forget her name in Andor, but Adria Arjona, definitely. Okay. My shout out is still getting retweets on Twitter. Did you see my shout out, Crazy Joe?
I did.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, there you go. There you have it.
Yeah. All right. So let's read. This is a 7-minute interview. We got to be transformative here. Let's bring this up. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's still okay.
Oh, didn't I take that down? How do I remove it?
No, that's fine. You could just leave it there. Don't worry about it.
All right.
I know. I worry about you pressing too many buttons because you ended the stream before.
Oh, I can do it again. I can do it again. Hang on.
No! Don't end the stream again. Oh, Crazy Joe, we got to make plans for too many games. Should I come up Thursday night?
I don't. Well, I do have to go to work on Friday.
Okay.
So I'll be at work until 5 p.m. on Friday. So I don't know. It's up to you, but
okay. Should I have an air mattress I could bring, like a small one?
Yeah, that or we have a hide-a-bed, whatever you prefer.
Oh, a hide-a-bed.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's maybe you want to bring both to see what's more comfortable.
All right. And everyone says they definitely want to see Flash.
All right.
I don't know if you want to do that Friday or Saturday or whatever.
Yeah, as soon as tickets go on sale, we can see what's going on. I'm expecting them to start going on sale soon.
That theater buy, it's still in it's still in operation.
Yeah. It's a funny theater because a report came out months ago saying Regal is shutting down these theaters, and they listed these theaters, and this theater was on the list. And everybody was like, "Oh no, the Regal Oaks is going out of business." And then Regal Oaks was like, "No, we're not going out of business." They said, "It's true, we're on the chopping block. Like they're considering closing us, but no decision has been made yet." Whoever wrote that article ran with the story too soon, and it hurt the theater because then people stopped going to the theater because they thought the theater was closing. So I don't know. Hopefully it'll still be there.
It's going to be extinct.
What's that?
Our movie is going to be extinct.
Well, we don't know that yet. We're waiting.
Thanks,
to see.
Anthony.
They said that they haven't been given the word they're closing yet. So.
All right. Well, let's watch this interview. James Gunn and Chris Pratt talk Gamora alternate ending and Star-Lord return.
Guardians of the Galaxy movie. If I could rewatch one movie for the first time again, that's always my answer when I think about that, because that experience of watching that film, it really I connected with it in so many ways on personal levels. It just
mine would be the Snyder cut again. It was an amazing experience.
Hmm.
It's so good. No, I mean, if you think about the best DC trilogy, put it against Christopher Nolan's trilogy, it's a better trilogy.
What makes it a trilogy? It wasn't a trilogy when it came out.
It wasn't supposed to be, but that's how they're promoting it. That's
so technically, it's not a trilogy.
The story continues from Man of Steel to BVS.
So if it's a trilogy, does that mean the Ayer cut doesn't exist?
What?
Huh?
The Ayer cut.
The Ayer cut is part of the Snyderverse.
But it's not directed by Snyder. That's different.
It also doesn't really. It doesn't really. I mean, it's kind of its own thing too. So.
It's in the universe. It has Batfleck in it.
It was supposed to have Steppenwolf.
Yeah. All right. Let's watch.
In the theater experience, it was just the best experience I've ever had in the theater. It's my favorite time seeing a movie for the first time.
Wow. Awesome.
If you could go back this whole journey and reshoot a scene, not to change something, but just to experience it for the first time again because of how much it meant to you to do that scene, what would be the scene you'd want to relive?
I would want to reshoot the scene with you in the first movie when we shot Outer Space. When we shot Outer Space, we had to shoot in a water tank where people were floating. And he was really sick one day, and he had to go underwater. I thought he was going to die, and that was like probably my favorite scene.
That's what he wants to revisit? Wow. He was so very sick in a water tank.
No,
I was so sick. It was the last day.
Oh, it was the worst.
You want to know what though? This speaks to my mentality at the time. I was like, I'm so glad this is the last day because if I die, at least this movie will be done.
Okay.
What?
If I die, the movie will be done.
That's great. Art lives on.
Yeah.
We'll see it.
That's good.
You know, I was like, if it was
What?
early on,
Whoa! James Gunn got really excited about that. James Gunn v. Zack Snyder, Dawn of Justice. Why do you know, CGH at the controls is maybe a mistake.
on you'd recast me.
Right.
I was like so worried about getting fired that I was like, oh, I'll die.
Yeah.
But that's fine. They still can't fire me because I'm sure they'd cut the movie together. It'd probably be a big hit.
Yeah.
What? I know. Why did I live?
Made you sicker somehow.
Dark sense.
For me, there's a moment, and I can't get too, but there's a moment in Volume 3. Sometimes I do Groot's motion capture, and Sean is doing Rocket's motion capture. And it's really, truly one of the high points of my entire life. We were working together, but it's play. And Sean and I have been making movies together since, I was 11 years old and he was 5. And I was so present to it, so aware of I'm making this gigantic movie, and really it's just like playing with Fisher-Price characters in our parents' basement when we were little.
That's
I'm very hyped.
I mean, you guys played with them perfectly, man. This trilogy ends so brilliantly. I'm not gonna say more than that. Nobody's seen it yet, but man, you guys landed the ship so well.
Thank you.
James, I find it interesting that a major story point in this third film is obviously Gamora coming back, a different Gamora.
Yeah,
I know when you started the trilogy,
I like that they brought Gamora back. What do you guys think about the end game or where did they bring? Yeah, wasn't it in Endgame they brought Gamora back? Different Gamora?
Yeah.
Or was that a different movie?
No, it was Endgame.
Yeah. I love that he has to try to. It's very interesting to have a character come back, but it's a different version, and he has to try to get her to love him again, and it's not working. Do you think by the end of this movie that they're gonna rekindle a love with a different Gamora?
No, I think Nebula. It's gonna be the sister. It's gonna be
Nebula.
Nebula. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think, Bruce? Do you think Gamora or Nebula or Cosmo? I just said that to make you laugh. Yeah.
I think he's gonna hook up with Drax.
Drax. Ooh,
yeah.
I ship that. Yeah.
No, but as long as they don't spend too much time on him chasing her through the whole movie, and it should be fine.
If they overplay the joke.
Yeah.
Take it too far, which it looks like their one elevator scene was kind of cringy to me.
Because I still think that he's gonna die and Drax is gonna die. and the rest of the characters will move on
Rocket.
to the next film. I don't think Rocket's gonna die. He's too popular.
I would kind of sacrifice Groot again. I'm like so over Groot.
He's such a boring character.
I mean, he was really cool at the start, and he came back, and then his teenage.
It's Vin Diesel too.
His animation looks horrible because it's just a guy in a suit. It just looks bad.
Oh, I love it.
But yeah, I imagine you had a pretty good map. I'm sure it was changing a little bit. It's kind of fluid along the way. But you must have had some idea of where this was going all along. And then Avengers movies come along and they kill one of your major characters, which prompts a storyline in this film. How different? Was that something you knew at the beginning of 2014 and 2013? And when did you kind of realize, okay, well, here's a story I might have to adapt and pivot a bit?
So things always change, and you never know. But Gamora almost died in Volume 2. I knew from the beginning Zoe only wanted to play the character for so many years, and she's been very honest saying that this is, she's done. And so I was going to have her die. I thought she was the one who was going to sacrifice herself, and Quill was going to learn about himself as opposed to Yondu in the second movie. And I thought different of it. I was kind of talked out of it by Kevin and Lou. And it just didn't work that well. It didn't feel right. It felt much more right to go where we go in that movie. That seemed what was correct for the story. I think at the time I was afraid of killing Michael Rooker because he's my friend. And the guy needs a paycheck. He lives in a tent downtown. So
I like how he roasts his friends. Like, yeah, I should have made you sicker. He lives in a tent. He needs a job. That'd be great if he said that was his brother too.
When I was walking in,
yeah. So,
who else is going to hire my brother?
So so I felt bad about
what I like his brother, but I mean, who else is going to hire him? It's a lovely moment. I'm listen, Brucifer. Don't get me wrong. I'm all for him hiring his brother. I love family, but honestly, is his brother going to get a lot of work if it wasn't for James Gunn? No. He's not really sought after talent. No, that's part of the fun of a Gunverse movie. But beyond just Marvel movies, if James Gunn makes it, his brother's probably going to show up.
Well, at least he doesn't have to worry about his brother leaving.
Yeah, maybe
about killing Rooker, and I didn't want to do that. But that was where the story naturally progressed to. So a lot of the things that I was planning on dealing with, I dealt with through what the Russos did, in which they called me up and said, we're thinking about this. Does this work? Can you work with this? And I went, God, yeah, I really can. And I think it works really well for the third movie.
Yeah, I think so too. It's because it's a pivotal, obviously.
Man, Chris Pratt really slimmed down again. Good for him.
Really pivotal story point in Infinity War with Thanos and the sacrifice that he has to make and how much in a way humanizes him, what he's willing to do for this thing. Like, that's a really special moment. And then what it does for our Guardians film for Volume 3 and the relationship of Quill and Gamora is pretty profound. And you wouldn't be able to really do that without a sub chapter or special. Like, it really advances the story forward in a way to where we can tell this story now about these two. And
it's a lot about Nebula also, because Nebula to me was always one of the main characters of the Guardians from the beginning, even though her role in the first movie is fairly small and she's very evil. I always loved that character from the beginning. She was one of them that excited me. And I knew that what her journey was going to be. And so her journey works really well with the stuff with Gamora as well, where we see that the sister who in the first movie just seems, and I think it's about, the series is about compassion in so many ways. In the first movie, we see that Nebula is just this really nasty, person. And then we learn in Volume 2 a little bit more that she's the sister that was abused. She's the sister that had it worse. And then we kind of see, oh yeah, really Nebula is kind of the better sister now, and Gamora's the worst sister. So it works well in that respect as well.
And Chris, I mean, you've been on this journey with the same folks for a decade now, and you have people like Zoe and Dave, and a lot of your co-stars saying, "Hey, this is the end of the road for me." It's my mind. It sounds like it's really people stepping off point. If you're
cool. Remember the timestamp on this? I want to cut this part out.
To come back, I mean, obviously nobody knows what the future is yet. I don't know if you do, but what do you think about coming back and doing this? But you're surrounded by different people. What is that, like a daunting thing? Is that a fun idea? Is
The
it
Star-Lord coming back? Nope. Honestly, for the amount of money that he's gone on his track record, that's gonna be a funny clip out. For the amount of money that he has in his box office, he should negotiate for something new. You know, what's Strange Marvel theories? I don't know if you're saying a theory or spoiling it. Just be careful, don't spoil anything. I don't know if you're telling me a theory or if you know. I have no idea. Okay, I just want to try to be cognizant of spoilers for people that want to see this. Meaning me, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh yeah, that's so daunting. Yeah, that's the reason to not do it. I think, like, you know, it would have. It's
a theory. Okay,
it's so elegant and perfect right now with the 3 films. It's incredible, and so to think of
Senior Nerd, calm down, bro. He just said it's a theory. God, you see how quick Senior Nerd is to like go to 11, like calling people a-holes? Senior Nerd, we love you, bro. Calm. That's not nice. That's not nice. Don't do that, please.
moving forward, it's really
a theory.
Without James, I don't know how that would work. And I'm open to it, but man, it would. I don't know.
He's not coming back, right? The way he answered. What do you think, Bruce?
Yeah, I don't think he's coming back.
No, Crazy Joe. What do you think?
Star-Lord? I don't know. I think they all have the potential to come back, depending on how much money is offered to them. The script, they could say they're not coming back, but
I think he'd go with Gunn. I think he's going to go ride with Gunn.
I think the problem with Chris Pratt is they try to make him a leading man, and he's not. He's just.
I disagree with that. I think he absolutely is.
You think so?
Oh yeah. I mean, he's a $1 billion film star, and in addition to the Guardians movies, he's headlined 3 Jurassic Park movies, and even the worst of them made $1 billion.
Well, Jurassic Park, people want to go see it regardless.
And Tomorrow War was really good.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, let's see what else is.
Mario?
Well, I don't know if that counts. Like, that's only his voice.
That doesn't necessarily mean with Chris or with anybody, but I would like to see the Guardians continue in another iteration. So I really do. I would like to see that as a viewer, and I think it's cool that we started this thing, and I'd like to see it keep going. Well, I don't feel like
Senior Nerd. You could just say I'm sorry.
Okay, my last question for you guys.
Senior Nerd, you have a hard time.
James, in, I think 2014, you revealed to Russ Burlingame from Comic Book, there's an Easter egg that nobody's found from the first movie, and you're going to share it when you're done. I want to give you the opportunity. Nobody's found it yet. Are you ready? No. Okay. I had to ask.
But it's in the codes. Everybody knows it's in the codes, right? It's in the codes in all 3 movies. It's in the location numbers. There's
the Easter egg in the location. Okay.
Specific.
Do people know that? Are you giving something away right
they
now?
Know.
That much is. Yeah.
They've guessed as much, but it's in all 3 movies. So
does the cast know what it is, or is it only you?
Do you know?
No.
I can tell you later, but like some people,
he doesn't know it either.
Sean knows. I don't know if any of the rest of the cast know, but not a couple. Stevie Blackheart knows who's in the movie, but not too many people know.
Okay, interesting. I'm gonna have to hit up all those people.
Find out.
Yeah, let me know. Thanks.
Okay, I think that this channel is good.
What do you think the Easter egg is?
I have no idea. I'm not even.
I have survived.
I'm not even trying to guess. What is this, Brucifer?
What?
Power Girl.
Oh.
Wait,
I was reading Action Comics today, so I just put that up.
That's true. I am fair and balanced. I think you're being sarcastic, but I don't hate James Gunn. I support him. I'm going to see the movie. I'm open to. I think there's a lot of pressure on Superman Legacy, but if it looks amazing, I'm going to go see it. I'm just not convinced yet. That's all.
Max is very fair and balanced. He is the Bill O'Reilly of movie talk.
No, don't say that.
Going day one? Will you go day one?
I am undecided until I see a casting and a trailer. I want to see how it looks, you know? That's all. Let me get to...
Will you apologize to James Gunn directly?
No. I have nothing to
Apologize
apologize for. I have nothing to apologize for.
No, I
Hey.
mean just tag him and just
Can I point out a movie here that I don't think a lot of people have seen? Not enough people have seen it. Let me put it that way. Certainly not enough people have seen it. But has anyone here on the panel seen the 2000 film, The Specials? The Specials starring Rob Lowe and
No.
Wait, put it up to the screen. So
I'm getting a glare, unfortunately. It's The
I
Specials
think I've
starring.
heard of it.
It stars
Is that a
Rob Lowe.
bootleg?
No, this is the real
is
thing.
that James Gunn?
James Gunn wrote it.
Yeah, I saw
He
that.
did not
I
direct
saw
it, but he wrote it, and he is one of the actors in the film. This is about one of the worst superhero teams in the world. Rob Lowe's the leader, and James Gunn plays Minute Man. His power is he
Yeah.
can shrink, but everyone thinks his name is Minute Man, and he gets really upset. He's like, "I'm not Minute Man, I'm Minute Man. I shrink." This movie's fantastic, and not enough people have seen it. Yeah,
Never seen
it's really great. And Robert Meyer Burnett was one of the producers on it. So there you go.
And I only know this because I was like collecting a lot of like unknown superhero movies.
Okay. Well, I thought Minuteman. Yeah. All right, let's look at this. James Gunn on Ezra's Future. Oh, I may have seen this already.
We're just gonna have to wait and see. You know, I mean,
Wait and see. Yeah. Box office. Do you think he means that? Or do you think he's already decided?
I think he means it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, before you end the stream, do you want to show off your beanie?
Not tonight because I was about to get camera ready and I'm not. I'm just like I don't even have my green screen up or nothing.
You'll have to show me after.
I will show you next stream, bro. I will be wearing it with my mask. Maybe a video, maybe I'll make a short with it on. I don't know. We'll see.
What do you guys think about Zack Snyder saying that the gods and Amazons he was intending for them to be Kryptonians?
You know what he's doing?
Awful.
He's doing
Wait,
what George
what?
Lucas did to the Force with the midichlorians.
Repeat that.
The gods and Amazons were Kryptonians, but it was shot down by the studio.
That was one of his ideas.
Yes.
I don't know if that was going to go through all. He's done so many versions of it. I don't know if that was going to be the final. I don't know.
That's essentially George Lucas changing the Force so it has midichlorians.
I don't know.
It's a truly terrible idea.
I'd have to see the context. I mean, if it actually happened to see, I'm not opposed to it. I don't know if that was made through all the versions of what he was going to do. Because lots of things changed.
That turns Wonder Woman into a Kryptonian.
Yeah.
Then, or I mean, like no,
that would change her origin. Yeah. So
and then Shazam would never have been made.
Yeah.
There's no magic.
That would have been a benefit. That would have been a benefit to everyone if Shazam wasn't made.
Max is just trolling. He knows that she's the glory of the Shazam.
Oh, he's going to be in Chicken Run too.
The Martha scene is
And I can't
brilliant.
wait for Chicken
I
Run
never even
2.
thought that both their mother's name were Martha before.
I hate the Snyder movies, and I loved the Martha scene. I mean, that was really a well
I did
done
not
scene.
like that scene at all.
All right, well, let's get back to James
Your
Gunn.
name is Martha?
We'll see
My
how
name
things
is...
go. So, you know.
All right. Oh, here's Ben Affleck, I think. This is great. These are just some real quick clips. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I would have loved to have been there. That's so cool, man. This is his finale, not the Flash. This is his finale as Batfleck. I think this is closure for him, yeah. That's awesome. Get out. We're showing Mario again. Wasn't that cool, Brucifer?
Yeah, it was okay.
That's so cool. That would have been so great to be in that room. There's not that many people there. You know? All right. Let's see the next thing. I only have one more clip that I want to show is Ray
The
Fisher.
people that had tickets, they had tickets to all 3 viewings and Q&As, or it was just certain days they were allowed.
Oh, let's show this too. This is kind of funny. Oh, I love Katie Sackhoff. All right, here we go.
I mean, they do call us the Mummy and the Poppy, yeah.
Mommy and Poppy Mando. Definitely.
She looks better with glasses.
What? She looks beautiful every single moment. What do you mean better?
Yeah, but she looks better with glasses.
Better with glasses. Okay.
Yeah, they're our space parents.
Mommy,
Max.
Mommy
Look at her.
and Poppy.
Look at those
Mommy and Poppy.
glasses. God damn, she's like a sexy librarian.
Yeah. Mommy and Poppy Mando. What is going on with Pedro? What has he been wearing lately? He looked like he was wearing pajamas at one of the other events.
He looks like he's dressed like the dude there.
Yeah, I love him, but I mean, I'm not one to talk. I might show up in a bathrobe to some of these events, you know. Okay, yes, Katie is amazing. There's Mario dancing. All right, let me see. I know I have Ray Fisher. Oh, that's cool. Ray Fisher. Where is it? Here it is. Here it is. Here it is.
Did you talk about the Karen Gillan thing? I saw you just passed Karen Gillan. She wants to play Poison Ivy in the DC universe.
Did she say that?
Yeah.
I didn't hear her say
And
that.
I'm here for it. Bring it on.
All right, here's Ray Fisher. This is really cool. He does a great Cyborg. You mind would you mind if Ray Fisher sat next to you? Crazy Joe, Bruce for CJH.
I'd refuse him.
You would what? Why?
Because I don't like him.
What?
I hate him. I hate Ray Fisher.
Don't hate anybody, bro.
No,
I love
I'm sorry.
You, bro.
I'm sorry. Well, if he amends his ways, then maybe I'll like him.
Oh man, what?
If he apologizes to Joss Whedon.
No, not Joss Whedon. I mean, Joss Whedon clearly did something wrong there. They fired him from the Nevers. There was an investigation, but he screwed over Hamada. Hamada wasn't even there. Hamada wasn't on the set of Justice League. He didn't even work for it.
Well,
so he says, I need an investigation on Joss. I need and he gets it.
You're gonna think all of that where he says, "Can I sit next to you?"
Yeah. I'm gonna say, well, I don't want him sitting next to me. Get out of here.
God damn it, Joe.
My wife could sit next to me. You could sit next to me, Max. Not this guy. Get out of here.
I would. No offense, Crazy Joe. I love you. You're my friend. But if if he's gonna sit by me and you're like, I can't sit by him, I'm like, we'll see you later, Crazy.
Oh, then get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Oh, see, that's Crazy Joe. He's like, please move. That would be you, Crazy.
I'll sit on either side of me. I'll have Jovian Wade, who played Cyborg on Titans or Doom Patrol.
He'll sit
on one side of me, and the guy who does the voice on Teen Titans Go will sit on the other side of me.
He does a better Cyborg. You're saying
because
he does a better
Cyborg
yes.
should be
No.
in Teen Titans.
No, come on, Bruce?
Well, you can't beat the Titan Cyborg. He's the Teen Titans Go Cyborg.
Who's the better Cyborg? Teen Titans Cyborg or
Teen Titans, hands down. Because that's where he's.
I'm about to quit the stream.
Doom Patrol.
That's where he belongs.
Screw all of you.
He
No,
should
you
never
can't.
be
You don't
on
honestly
Justice
believe
League.
that. I'm not a hater of that guy, but come on.
Carrie
never be-
Payton. That's my Cyborg. Carrie Payton.
And you'd say, yeah, go sit somewhere else.
Oh yeah, I'd say get out of here.
I mean, I know you're joking, but you would say, yeah, please. Because you like Hamada?
I love Hamada, man. Hamada's my homeboy.
Oh boy. All right.
Oh, boy.
Love you, Ray. Don't listen to Crazy Joe. Bruce for CJH.
When
There's
is
Chris
going to
Terrio.
be in Teen Titans? Because that's where he belongs.
Was that Film Junkie?
What?
It was
All right, guys.
not that guy. There was, I think.
So grab your seats because Super Mario wants the theater.
Super Mario wants the theater.
And we're going to make money. Oh,
Not that guy. Dude.
All right, yeah, so there is a 15-minute intermission that comes at some point, sort of at the end of what would be a normal movie.
They need an intermission for the Snyder cut for a break.
Yeah.
And you get to jump up and use the potty and grab more corn.
I actually want to watch the Snyder cut. Let's watch the Snyder cut right now, everyone. Let's just go right into it.
No.
All right.
You have to work
4 hours.
Or just sitting here listening to the sweet, chunky XL music. Yeah, otherwise, yeah, and then afterward we'll have a little bit of this questions and answers, and do pretty much what we've been doing all the last couple of days. Again, thank you guys so much.
I will say I haven't heard any big surprises though at the end. No.
Big surprises.
Holy crap. He did ask a question to Zack Snyder.
Is that Sky?
Skywalker.
Where's that clip? Let's react to that next.
I thought that I heard the voice. I thought that was Jesse the Body Ventura talking.
I'm sorry about
Skywalker.
that.
No.
It just popped up on my feed. I sent it to you on the DM.
Okay.
We're coming out.
He was wearing his Superman suit.
No, he wasn't. Was he?
Yeah.
He was?
Yes.
Awesome. Oh my god.
That's
No, he
so
wasn't.
cool. It's so cool.
Okay.
Yeah, this whole weekend has been a huge success because of you guys, and so thank you so much. And thanks for my amazing group of volunteers and friends this whole thing possible. Because it doesn't just like, obviously, we show up and we play. So, again, thank you guys, and we'll talk some more afterwards. So, again, wait, big housekeeping for West.
Oh, that would be so awesome. Okay, so hold on. I gotta find this now.
Send you a regular DM. It's on Snyder Queen's.
Oh wow. Hold on.
Breaking news.
Oh my.
All right, let's watch this. Sell Zack Snyder's Justice League Netflix. Okay, let's watch this.
Y'all hear me in the back?
The suit, awesome, Skywalker.
I'm glad he did that.
That's so cool.
Shut up all the haters.
Right. I give utmost respect of him going the Superman suit there. Come on.
This question is for Zack Snyder.
Yes.
Zack, my name is Skywalker the Jedi. I've been on a little bit of a hero's journey myself with you and your project.
Oh.
Seeing this thing here.
Come on, don't laugh at him, CJH. He's having fun. He's trying his best. He might fail. People that put themselves out there is inspirational. He's going to be, and people always try to laugh at people, but you know what? He's trying his best. He wants it to happen. I give him respect.
Is truly a moment that has brought this entire new sale campaign into a full circle moment, if you will. My question for you, sir, is would you be overjoyed if your stories were able to continue in any form, even if it was on a third party outside of WBD?
He's trying to ask
That's a good question.
He actually answered the question. Awesome.
Netflix.
Well, hold on. CJH, let's hear.
I think it's fair and it's exciting. And look, I love the world, and obviously, I've not put a small amount of effort into this mythology. And we have done not also a small amount of work toward what the eventualities of these scenarios might be.
So he's saying we've actually done work and where it could go,
Yeah.
Okay.
As far as I've had an amazingly with my experience with you guys and with this material has been incredibly satisfying, and I couldn't be happier with the way that you guys have been able to dig in. We were talking about, like, if you want to go deep on these movies and on this mythology, it's there, right? And so, yes, would I be interested in whatever medium or whatever way these ideas would get to you? Of course I would.
Of course. Okay, so there. Of course he would. So that's,
Taladia.
Hey, Taladia.
Welcome, buddy.
Hey,
you came right in time. He said, yes, of course I would. So people should chill on calling this guy an idiot, even if it doesn't happen, right? Even if it doesn't happen, they should chill out on calling this guy, mocking him being in a Superman suit, asking, if
what
he
were
said,
you gonna
of
say?
course. What? I wasn't gonna say. I'm saying give this guy a break. He's trying the best. It might not work, but Zack said, of course I would.
Sorry, it was a joke that went over your head.
So, so I want to, if you mind if I say something. Firstly, I want to say a big shout out to CJH for actually doing my thumbnail today. He spent the time to do my thumbnail for my stream that I did today, and I know he popped in. But I really enjoyed the panel, by the way. I was super surprised to see Ben Affleck at the panel.
Yes.
By the way.
Yeah.
That surprised me. I was like, wait, Ben Affleck at the panel? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. All right. Well, that is crazy. Let's finish this up here, and then we're probably going to end it soon too, because it's 11:30 for me. But this is exciting.
And in the meantime, we forge ahead and do what we do.
In the meantime, we forge ahead, do what we do. So he's not waiting for that to happen, though. That's for sure. And other opportunities might, eclipse even potentially if it does come around.
And so, yes, thank you. But I love this world, and I love these guys that I've gotten to do this with, and it's been amazing. So thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Zack.
Thank you, Zack. See, props, man. I'm retweeting that. That's beautiful. He's
Who's
dressing
tweeted that? Skywalker's tweet.
Yeah, I mean, any response there? Go ahead, CJ. Try to be nice to him, but Crazy Joe, what do you think?
About what part?
Zack said he would love to continue.
It
might not happen, though. Yeah,
there's not a demand for it, though.
There's a demand.
I mean, if there was, he'd still be there.
No, that's not accurate.
Yeah, it is though. Like the audience wasn't there for his movies, so and Netflix doesn't want them. I mean, they're like, oh, sell to Netflix. You can't make Netflix buy something they don't want.
You're right. You can't make someone buy, but I think you're undervaluing the universe, because it did actually make more money than the last few years of DC. Even though
that's because there was a pandemic.
No. Before the pandemic.
Before the pandemic, all the greater success was after he left. The first couple $1 billion movies were after he was gone.
That's not fair.
The highest rated,
not to say Aquaman was
the highest rated reviews on Rotten Tomatoes were after he was gone. Like all the
Snyder Cut was the highest. Snyder Cut was very high rated for a DC
And
movie.
that wasn't too bad. It was 75%, I think, which wasn't, that's certainly his best rated movie.
It had
but
both one of the highest audience and critic score at the same time.
yeah, but audience score doesn't count because
Oh my
that's
God.
you can't go by audience score because that's too easily tampered with, especially on a
Well,
streaming movie because you can't go with the verified score.
We value all difference of opinions here. But he said he would be happy to do it. He still thinks about it. So if Skywalker fails, just leave him alone. Just let him try. That's what I say. Let him try. And I give major props to getting in a Superman suit in that crowd. And there's a lot in that crowd that doubt that person, that doubt him, that want to make fun of him and think that they're right or wrong. And then you try to speak for Zack himself, and he said, he finally did. He finally gave a more definitive answer than he has in the past. I do give credit there. I didn't think he was going to give that definitive answer. Like, yes.
No, but at least he, like with Zack, at least he gave definitive answer for the Green Lantern stuff, right?
Yeah.
That was it. That was a straight up answer.
No, he said he's giving it back.
He gave it back to.
I can honestly say maybe the way he said that, I returned it. Maybe they said return it so you could even have this event. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he had to compromise just to do the event.
Yes,
it could have been a good faith gesture by him.
Yeah.
You let me do this here.
And the fact that like he dodged a lot of questions in regards to the future, like I noticed that about some of the questions he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot of granny goodness discussion as well. Some of the answers, Ray Porter answered it. Ray Fisher did a really good answer, I must say.
Well, what do you think, CJH, of seeing Skywalker do that?
I
give him
prefer
credit
the
for trying?
animated. Oh, sorry.
No, regardless of whatever way he asked the question, whatever continuation he didn't say live action. He said, whatever continuation, would you like to do that? And he's like, yeah.
Oh, at least he didn't say sell to Netflix. So, which would
he said a
never
third
happen.
party. He said a third party. Yeah.
Yeah. Meaning DC Comics, Netflix, Amazon.
Yeah, I would be happy for a comic run. Video game, animation, whatever way it happens, yes.
I thought we would have got Rebel Moon, some sort of teaser for Rebel Moon. We didn't even get that.
Yeah. No, there was no. It was basically just the celebration of these movies, these amazing movies.
Yeah, I spent 4 hours watching it, by the way, alongside the event.
I do want to watch it again. I'll probably watch it at work tomorrow. On my phone. But that was great. He's trying. He's not going to give up after he got that response. So more power.
Yeah, Zack isn't gonna give up. Like I could tell he is not.
Well, no, but to be fair though, to Claudia, Zack said, "I'm not waiting around." He's like, "Right now, I'm doing other things." Though he's like, so he's not going to wait around for it to happen. Yeah.
What I mean, he hasn't moved on from the DC, if you know what I mean.
So it's still in his mind and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, it's still in his mind. You can tell he's still passionate for these characters. And he made great answers over the 3 days. When I covered it, I was just like, I was so surprised that he still wants to do the Robin, the death of Robin scene, sequence, and I was still surprised by that. I'm like, maybe he wouldn't do it, but looks like he still wants to in some way.
Mm-hmm.
Leave Robin alone.
Well, it's a version though. It's not the.
They already killed Robin once. Leave it alone.
All right. Well, I think that's where we're going to end. Any final comments we want to? It's going to be 11. I don't want to end at midnight.
Just end it.
Just end it. Are you upset, CJ?
No.
I want to say one thing though, guys, is that if you could please help me on my YouTube page, because I'm currently 315, and I did a stream with the Phoenix Press, Nick from the Phoenix Press, and Snyder Queen. I did a reaction stream, so if you guys do want to check that out, please head over to my YouTube page. and support me, please. That would be super appreciative, because I'm trying to reach 350 by the end of this month. I'm trying to reach that goal of 350, and I will be doing MME International as well, guys. That is happening with myself, Max, and CJH. That is going to be a thing.
Cool. Yes. I just saw this on Twitter. How did Nicotina get there?
Yeah, I saw that as well. I was
Where
like,
did
wait.
Where did Nicotina come from? Maybe he got just the final day. I don't know.
I'm so glad for her. Yeah. She got to go for full 2-3 days.
Hold on.
No, Sean, he didn't do a commentary over Zack Snyder's Justice League. There was no commentary over ZSJL.
Okay.
Oh, there's a trailer.
Nerds.
A trailer I wanted you to end the show with.
Oh no! You know what, Brucifer?
Yes.
Your clips and stuff have been getting me lots of copyrights.
It's actually Pedro Pascal and who is it?
Oh, that's the
Ethan Hawke.
It's the new trailer. Okay.
Strange Way of Life.
Whoa! I'm not playing. I just looked at a clip of it. I'm not playing this right now. I will do a video. I will do a reaction for you soon this week. I just don't want to. The last couple streams, I've had issues blocking the whole live stream after I on the replay. There has been people saying, "Where'd the stream go?" Well, Tom Holland had to dance, and then there was another clip. There was another clip the other day that got something. I can't remember what we were watching the other day. I apologize, Brucifer. We'll do a special thing where we do lots of clips when I'm ready for it.
I'll find someone reacting to the clip. This way you can react to that clip of them reacting to the clip.
I actually am getting a little sleepy too, so we'll do it soon.
Ending on a high note. Wonder Bat forever. Wonder Bat forever. That's it.
No.
What? Wonder Bat?
Yeah.
And
Wonder Woman and Bruce Wayne hooking up.
Ugh.
Wonder Bat.
Like I said earlier today, he's just a fountain of terrible ideas.
Well, this wasn't going to stay through the whole thing. You know, necessarily. Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Crazy Joe. Thank you, Taladia. Thank you, CJH, Brucifer. You getting tired, Crazy Joe?
Yes, I am.
Full weekend of
hey,
nerding
look,
out.
it's me on the TV.
Getting insulted by
It's Elmo.
Triumph.
Yes, that was great.
It's on the TV there.
Is Pedro Pascal out? No.
He's referring to the context of the movie. It's pretty much Brokeback Mountain 2.0.
Mm-hmm. Good night, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.